Oh, that's great. Just do a one and done. And go from there. Finn, you sent that to me 10 minutes late. I'm not putting that up there. I'm sorry. Plenty of time to do it. Okay. Yeah, no, we need to try. I might even get Serenzic for that. Let's dive right back into Star Sim, Milsim. Oh, that was... I have a few videos on that, too. That stuff's pretty messy. It's funny as hell. Like, the amount of, No, Don, bribe me to bring Falcon. No, but the amount of times, because I remember he invited me. He's like, hey, like, let's go to this server and see what the hell happens. It was a Gmod Star Sim unit. And I remember we joined, we got quote-unquote trained, and then we were allowed right in. And then people kept running in front of me as I was shooting, so I think I killed like 6 or 7 people just because they kept running in front of me. And I'm like, all right, like, you gotta stop doing that, guys, because I'm gonna start murdering everyone. No, Knack. Oh, great, there's more drama, too. There's more drama, too. All right, Neko, more DMs. Let's go. I don't know. So another, like, random thing I've been thinking about is having some Deep Rock Galactic streams where we just talk about, like, random shit in Arma. Some of it being, like... I don't even know. Oh, shit, we're at 120. It's going to be one of the busiest FNFs we've had in a while. We're almost at server cap at 124. Yeah, we're going to be at 121 slots today. Good God. And if you want to join in on the fun, by the way, because there's a few other slots, you know, I think 3 left. Just do !FNF, get the mod set, jump on. You can be a solo player. 1RW has 16 people there. That's why.
Hi, by the way. We haven't spoken yet.
No, we have not, Dream. How are you doing?
We should have just kept going and just never spoken to each other.
Oh, that would have been funny.
It would have been really funny. Someone just gave me some money to sink 3 cans.
Okay.
So I've already done 1.
Okay.
I'm doing the second one now.
All right. I just realized my goat camera's still up. We're gonna have
also,
to...
I need to do commercial speak for the mission details. So.
Yeah, I need to turn my TFAR plugin off.
Oh. And how was your day?
Good. I was just talking about a lot of funny stuff. Hey, look, a lot of people still had FNF Vietnam loaded. Good for them.
Why?
I don't know.
What was that funny stuff you were talking about?
We were talking about all the communities I killed with just by doing my job. And then we were going to talk about... I was about to mention, I'm thinking about doing some like random Deep Rock Galactic streams to talk about some of that in more detail, like just BS streams of like all the really crazy shit I've had to deal with as a YouTuber, Twitch streamer, and then some IRL ones, which I find incredibly hilarious.
I came in to you killed the Rhodesian community.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, I killed a Rhodesian community just by Zeusing their op. It was great.
But the best part
that's the one I killed by quote unquote doing my job.
Yeah. I had no prior context. All I heard was that you killed a Rhodesian community. You just went into a community in Rhodesia.
Yeah. Yes, because that's what I do in my spare time, Dream. I fly to countries that no longer exist anymore, and I unexist them. That's what I do, Dream.
But that's what you did, clearly. You killed a community in Rhodesia, and I just completely destroyed
do you
them.
remember Scandinavia?
What's that?
Exactly.
Holy shit.
That's an actual place, you freaking bad. Here, I'll ask my chat. Chat, do any of you know Scandinavia? Because I think Dream's a little lost.
Scandinavia? Yes, it was a joke. I said no because I've had this twice today where someone has said something and I've gone with the bit and they've gone, haha, you walked right into that one, or haha, you're an idiot. It's like, trying to follow up the bit.
You know what, Dream? You're right. My bad. You know what? Take the whole day off. You don't even have to be here for FNF. You're not even a staff member, but just take the whole day off.
That's just fucking mean.
What's your opinion about Albion? Albion.
I recognize that name. Give me a sec.
Someone's asking.
Albion.
Apparently Scandinavia is now a Japanese fishing colony.
Yeah, Albion is the alternative name for Great Britain. So I don't know. You know, just Albion. I prefer Great Britain because it has great in it.
I mean, in my opinion, it's just Britain, but okay.
Great Britain.
United Kingdom until the Irish reunification happens, baby. Let's go.
Fuck Ireland.
Wouldn't that be like... Actually, I'm not going to go there.
Nah, we never go there.
Epstein. You know, the guy that got assassinated and no one talks about it?
You know, you were talking about, like, you know, different things that have happened in IRL. Is that, did you know, everyone chat, my chat, Liru's chat, recent news, it's just come out that popular Twitch streamer and YouTuber, Lance Corporal Liru, was spotted at Epstein Island.
Well, that's why I had to get him killed, so my name wasn't brought up in his little black book. But anyway, round has started, and now Dream is going to unfortunately have an accident that involves 2 shots to the back of the head. Dream, I'm sorry you're going to have suicide tomorrow. But regardless, let's go ahead and look at the operation today. Let's start with our mission info. Briefing, go ahead.
I have to do a commercial accent, so like, you know, the late night infomercials.
Go ahead.
Tonight, background. In 2024, Russian United Front decided to start advancing into southern Europe after having secured all of Ukraine, most of Romania, Bulgaria, and parts of Poland. Although Greece has not yet fallen thanks to their help from other NATO countries. The Russian forces still managed to capture a strategically important airbase located on an island east of Athens. This directly threatens Greek coastlines. For this reason, NATO prepares a counterattack on the airbase before more Russian forces arrive. Area of operations? It's a mountainous region containing a lot of valleys and some rivers. Notes: it's a nice sunny day. Swimming is allowed. Mission rules. No additional specific mission rules.
So I find this kind of funny.
$29.99.
Shut up. So I find this kind of funny because if you go east of Athens to a big island, you know what island you actually find?
Altus.
Yeah, Limnos, aka Altus. So I find it funny that we're on Panthera for this purpose, but I guess, you know, keeping it fresh. All right, game mode here is sector control. Any of the sectors can be taken at any single time. What this means is if there's any Op4 guy in the sector itself, Blue 4 is unable to capture the sector. All Blue 4 needs to do to capture the sector is eliminate all Op4 in the sector, then enter the sector, and they will win. Now, being in the sector is clarified by you have to be in there as an infantry guy. If you're on a static, aka a turret, or you're in a vehicle in the sector, you do not count as being in the sector because scripting. That also is to prevent people from like hiding in a obscure part of a vehicle or an obscure static and clipping themselves into something to quote-unquote hide. So 3 sectors are outlined here, but we'll go into those in a bit later as we go over what each side has. So we're going to start with Op4. Op4's uniform, standard EMR Russian camouflage, AK-74s with an MP443 as their secondary, 45-round RPKs as well as 100-round PKPs. Light anti-tank is going to be an RPG-26, single-shot disposable rocket tube. Recon, the sniper is going to get the T-5000 and the Spec Op units. There's 2 within the Recon. Yeah, I know.
What are we getting?
That's what we get. We get ourselves, Dream. We'll work with it. But the Recon, Secret Gunner, blah, blah, blahs. I'm butchering this. I am so sorry.
English.
I know. On the X-ray teams on both sides, they have 2 guys that run suppressed gear. For the Op4 guys, the Russians, they get the choice of either running 45-round AKSs or 20-round AS Vals. For this terrain specifically, I'd probably go with the AKS because the AS Val is more of a CQC style weapon, and this is a much more open terrain, but we'll see what they choose. Regardless, going back under the tab, for loadouts, crewmen can either take a submachine gun, the PV-2000, or an AKS, which is basically an AK carbine. Variant, otherwise, Op4 get 3 transport trucks, 2 Gazes, which are unarmed, a Dishka, and 2 BTR-60s. Now, I'm going to look under CSW because it looks like Delta has been given the static, and Bravo has been given a mortar. Otherwise, quickly going over the roster here, we have Infidel. Interesting, a member of Scandi Recon leading command. I'll be curious to see what he does. I think he's done this a few times before, but we'll see how that goes. Lusode being his 2IC, a more seasoned commander from PLH. 1RCC is going to be taking X-Ray here. Looks like Skip and Dryden are going to be the suppress shooters, as I thought. They're going to take the 45-round AKSs for that extra range, and Pepit's going to be the T5000 sniper. Norris leading Alpha with Schult under him. He's got for Alpha 1 just a small group because it looks like Op4 diversified in other areas. So we have Zenek, Persian, Hajamad, and Misfit under Alpha 1. And Flying Finn with Stark. Stark being the dish... No, he's in Bravo, so he's the mortar gunner. Stark often takes the mortar there, yep. And Shepard being the assistant mortar gunner because he has a second mortar backpack on him. Yanni going to be leading Bravo with Iander. Whiplash you again. He's an SOG dev, but he's officially now a member of Scandi Recon, so we just say he's part of SR now. And Azariah, as well as Bravo 2, having Nas Purton, two members of a community called MUR. I think they're new, Cats and Cullis. But Cullis, I feel like, has been here a few other times before. I recognize that name. And then Nemesis and another guy named Dobbs with them as well. Charlie has Papega Pirates under Kane with Falcon and Bayant taking a BTR. And then Charlie 1 being filled with Papega. They're all noteworthy there. And then Charlie 2, legal actions on today. Nice. Charlie 2 having more members of Papega, as well as Dooley playing as a medic because it looks like Falcon is now taking Bayant's #1 spot. And Dooley is just going to play medic for Charlie 2. Falcon, the home wrecker. Ay. Ash being Delta HQ lead with Skipu, Pinga, Solik, Vagrant, and Heaven under Delta 1. Delta 2 has Swola, Tackleberry, Rory, Wheaton, Eric, Azag, and Banks. You got to remember they also have the Dishka assigned to their squad. So overall, that's a very powerful roster. However, they're playing defense. So the aggressiveness you see from Papega and Scandi is nullified a little bit, but Papega have a very, very good defensive strategy. That we've seen time and time again, so we'll see if they're assigned to guard an individual sector, because they sometimes will be able to nullify anything the attackers throw at them, or at least be very, very close. We can name a few times where that has happened. Otherwise, do you want to go over Blue 4 gear, Dream?
Hi, yeah, sorry, I was just, Scotland forever and all that stuff.
I see. Go ahead, uniform.
Modern Greek Armed Forces Lizard camouflage for their uniform. Their loadouts will consist of an L1A1 polymer, a HK416, and for their sidearm, a Glock 17. Support gunners will have an FN Mini Para, with the machine gunners having the FN Mag. LAT will run with the M72A7, and Recon will have a M2010 ESR with a various amount of camos. The silence guys in X-Ray will have the choice between the M14 EBR RI or the MP7A2. I'm becoming you for some reason. And the Korean Aviation will have a choice between the MP7A2 or a HK416. They don't have anything on the CSW, but as for their assets, they have an UH-60, which I had a look at, which does have the two miniguns, sighted miniguns on the side. Two M115A1s.
M2 Humvees.
M2 Humvees, that's what they're called.
5 transport trucks, 3 unarmed Humvees for transport, and a CH-53.
MC Stallion.
With no armament, actually.
Well, I think you could, because you got the UH.
Yeah.
So I guess one of them's a transport, the other one's a...
Yeah, no, that's definitely a transport because it's got the benches back there. They're really meaning for Blue 4 to have the choice between going air or ground, and they left some of the islands on the rear to potentially allow for Blue 4 to deploy across the bank and potentially make some marksman shots, but it's unlikely to actually cover anything proper. But let me go ahead and go over Blue 4's roster, then we'll go over the sectors, and I'll get some shout-outs from people that have subbed. Yes, this is round 1, by the way. All right, Blue 4 is going to be commanded by Kiri, who we actually see command time and time again on FNF, so I think he'll have a good strategy here. He's got all of his SLs together, too. That is a good sign. X-Ray going to be commanded by Korvac. He's got Jacob, Lolo, Sam, Seismo, and Tiger with him, so a mix of TSB and a few other members there. It looks like Sam is going to go with the suppressed MP7. I don't agree with that choice, really, because the submachine gun, it's the same argument with the AS Val. It's just not a good map. This has a lot of longer range engagements, and even though the MP7 does exceed in CQC-style situations, I don't think that's the best choice there. We're going to have Lolo taking the marksman rifle, and I would assume Seismo is going to be the other suppressed gunner who's also taking an MP7. All right, well, we'll see if that pays out for him. But Jibstyle taking Alpha HQ, Mobile X as his 2IC. Alpha fully booked, because again, we have a near full server. There's only like 2 or 3 slots remaining. So it's 120 players. It's going to be a very awesome branch of FNF. But Shy leading for Alpha 1. Basically, I think we have AA members here. Green Thumb, Spiky, Leia, DJ, and Trolley. Alpha 2 has a new group called UA. So everyone there. Adri, and Andiri, Bruns, Marco, Andrea, Warkes, and Taras. A lot of 1RW members here on tonight. We saw them in OFCRA as well. I will not name all of them, I'm sorry. I know Wise and Snow Owl, not sure if they're part of that group. Daltis with a member of 4IB on Blue 4, which is interesting because we also have some 4IB guys on Op 4. Same community as Stark. So Barton playing as the 2IC for Charlie HQ there. We got Chadwick, Booga, Gurr, Iron Saw, Sharp, Naders, and Arcor. Some of those names I don't recognize. I don't know who named themselves Gurr, but I love it. It's not like Gurr, you know, like from Invaders Image, just Gurr. I love it. Newton with Charlie 2 here on Hirudo, Linz, Bar, Flex, Ultralord, and Rufus. Nice little Jimmy Neutron joke there. Delta HQ has Despo, Albin, Vexen, and some members of FLG, Sushi, Izzo, and Wolf. And then we have Irish, N1, Hookie, Autovisky, Johnny, and Cossum under Delta 2, and then Maz flying the CH-53, and Johnson and Fisher doing the UH-60. Now, there is a massive number difference here at 10%. I mean, both sides go above a page here, but Blue 4 has a lot more scroll in that roster. They've got like a full extra squad with them, so I'll be curious to see how they utilize that number advantage and how Op4, since they have a full roster tonight, more or less, what they do with everything. What are your thoughts, Stream?
I don't know. It's so I can see the X-Ray team are actually going to go for a mounted assault. So I imagine the main plan here for Blue 4 is 2 different lift-ins, because you can see there's an entire group of UA and AA sitting back, so they're probably going to wait for Maz to drop off their guys, and then UH-60's got a bunch, so it's going to be 2 different deliveries. Maybe in the same place, maybe in 2 different places. And then X-Ray are going to move across the ground, because, let's be honest, you don't really want to go across the ground in this. It's, what, like 2 kilometers? 2, 3?
Real quick, I just want to give some shout-outs before they get stale. Green Beret, thanks for the 8-month resub. Larry, thanks for the 18-month resub at Tier 3. Always a pleasure to have you here, buddy. Enjoy the new badge. And Radar, thanks for the 5-month resub. Hope you all keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of round 1 for EU. But back to the rounds here.
Maz PM'd me saying, wish me luck.
Yeah, right, because he's flying the 53. I think Op4 would have a really solid strategy with a more active defense, just holding the northern choke point. If you look at 024, 042 at the town of Zaga, if you cover that town into the west and then you just hold the river, I think you'll be okay. The only fear you have is the enemy trying to rush with the helicopter, but I doubt you're going to see that because we never really see that anymore within FNF. But I could also see them holding the sectors themselves. I think the best call might end up being to have some teams rush up with the gas transports for Op4. Put the BTRs on some really nice overwatch positions on the mountain ridges. Yes, that exposes them, but if they can keep them hidden and then pull them out when the fighting actually begins, they could get some really good overwatch kills before Blue 4 properly reacts to them. Maybe some explosives or maybe some AT mines on the roads as well, specifically on the bridges would be a good call. And then, you know, just some actual sector defense. Op4 has the room here to defend all 3 sectors at once, but I think, in all honesty, Sector 3, with all of this open ground around it, and then the military base to its southwest, I think that would be a really good call to hold that one spot. Utilizing all this cover, The fear, of course, is the northern ridgeline being taken, but you got the southeastern one with all that flat area you could dig a nice fortification on. And since it's in the sector, they could also build fortifications on it, which they already have if you look at where Weak Gazog, Rory, Swola, Tackle, and Solak are. And just get some really nice overwatch. I think Sector 1 would be like a really good fallback zone. Because, again, it's really open, but it has a lot of territory in it to cover. It's got a nice hanger where you can stack some vehicles in. But it has the research building on the southeastern corner, and that one can't be destroyed by satchels. So you can make that a really nice last stand building, and then build some fortifications there itself to also add to the sector itself. But I think really just holding the air base would be the best call. Maybe put some units up in Sector 2 just as a frontline defense, but if I were Blue 4, I'd probably just keep my units unified, maybe attack in 2 waves, come in from the north with vehicles, come in from the southeast with airborne assets, or excuse me, air assault. Air assaults are fly a helicopter, airborne, parachute out of a plane. And then just try a nice pincer move here because, you know, with 120...
Something just exploded at the airbase.
Yeah, I just heard an RPG get fired. I don't know who did that.
Just a guy exploding. Did the era just exploded and then just walked away like a...
Amazing.
Like a Chad.
But with Blue 4, I definitely try a unified assault there. I wouldn't really touch the river because that's going to be an obvious choke point. But by attacking from 2 separate directions, you can just sandwich this AO, work your way to the military base first, cut off any OPFOR that are on the outside, and as long as you have flank security, you will basically deny OPFOR the ability to flank you. And then you can just sandwich this AO by getting units on both of the ridges firing downward and then move your forces in and take everything out.
Yeah, so you can see both choppers are moving really far out the objective to the east. So I can imagine they're probably going to drop somewhere, maybe like Hill 82 or just somewhere.
I can guarantee you they're going to go for that southwestern attack vector. So probably dismount, I want to say, any LZ with a really open area, perhaps around the small village of Boholo at 04021, excuse me. Again, 040021. Just next to that town. That one's a little risky, but they could also do some safer ones down at the river, or even like just hover above the waterway and have the infantry get out. That's another good call. And I do know that the 53, you can land on the water to get people out. They did allow for swimming too. Now, I do like how OPFOR is sending a BTR down here, but this is really mountainous terrain. I doubt the BTR is going to find a good angle on any helicopters to land, because those helos are going to come in and land within the next minute. And that BTR is still a ways away, unfortunately.
Yeah, they might seem, I don't actually know which mission info, mission variables. Here we go. So the max view distance is only a click, so good chance. You might see something like a a smudge in the smudge in the distance, but probably not enough to take anything down. But that would be really funny to watch.
So this is about a click, by the way. This is their render
destroyed.
Distance. Yeah, well, I mean, we almost saw it a few weeks ago, but I told you it's going to be a while until we see that again. For context, there was a lot of Blue 4 guys mounted in one CH-53. And then there's another one that had only a few guys and was had a vehicle loaded in it. And the AA gunner that snuck around, it was Stark. He shot a Thuron helicopter. He blew up the vehicle one, but he could have killed like 30+ infantry people and broken Audrey Hato's record for kills. But it just wasn't meant to be.
There you go. That's the first load dropped off.
Yep, so they're going to choose an incredibly safe LZ. That BTR is not going to have eyes on them because of the limited render range, unfortunately.
No, the Sea Stallion is loud, but not that loud. So they're going to drop in mostly, covered, but I think if Red 4 have got any inkling of, anything, they'll probably go, oh yeah, they're probably over there.
So I just measured the Sea Stallion's audio. Tail rotor just got, oh no. Oh, Maz. Oh my god, Maz, get him out. Just get him out. Just get him out.
He landed on the tree. He landed on the tree.
Yeah, he literally landed on a tree.
What a man. Best pilot ever.
He just shuts the engine off.
Maz, now I want to say, oh no, he's going to repair it. I want to see Maz, I want to see Maz auto-rotate a Sea Stallion, because that is a difficult thing to do if you don't know a decent amount of armor flying.
He might not be able to reach it though if he's on the ground like that to repair it.
He'll be able to reach the back. Oh, he just pinged me. I'm somewhat of a pro.
He poked me saying perfect flying.
Imagine if I landed on a fucking tree. At this point,
perfectly balanced.
He has to take off, because if he doesn't, his anti-talk is just going to hit again. No, Maz, you're going to make it worse.
It's okay, I believe in him. All right. He's doing a quick thing of medical for himself, because I think he hit the ground a bit too hard there.
Yeah, he definitely has to. He has to take off, auto-rotate it somewhere safe, and then repair it there. But then again, what's really the point of the Sea Stallion? Oh wait, I know the UH-60 can probably fit everyone else in it, or majoritarily everyone, and then come back.
It's not going to be able to take everyone.
Yeah, but beyond that, it's not really that important. Is he okay?
UH-60 could still ferry both in 2 trips.
Oh,
he's going to get in this way just to get to the pilot seat.
So, for anyone who flies, what you want to do at this point is, because your anti-talk's just going to hit the back and he's just perfectly out of range of the tree, it's just try get the best you can, the steadiest liftoff you can, and then land it. He's actually got pretty terrible areas for landing near him, but he'd just have to auto-rotate it, find a place. And actually, just to his northeast, there's a nice little sort of flat bit of land that he could auto-rotate into. But
quality content.
He's not having a very good day. It's a tree house now, he messaged me.
Yep. He's walking away from it, though. Is he not gonna...
Is he abandoning it?
I'm not gonna lie, in his shoes, I wouldn't risk taking that off, because he could knock the tree over, and then he could
He's saluting it.
Amazing.
Well, yeah, I'd do that. What?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa. What? Admins, no.
Wait, what? No.
Bad admins.
What is he? Who's the admin?
Badmins.
It's not Marlon. Marlon's not on tonight.
Well, he just repaired it for him. What?
Restart.
Restart right now. No, this is unfair. Is he gonna...
That's player error.
Wow.
Like, I love Maz, but that's just fully player error.
No. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, in my opinion.
Just DM'd us, they repaired it for you?
This is a competitive PvP scenario. And that was a little bullshit, in my opinion. Okay.
It's a little cringe.
A little bullshit there.
Yes, Eric, that was magic.
Because we've seen so many user errors in the past get a bunch of people killed. They don't fix it. There was one time they restarted, but that's because the entire side killed themselves, which granted I meme all the damn time. But I still understand why they did it, because it was a waste of a round otherwise. But that... Maz already made his choice. He's going to walk off. Air could have still flown in the other 2 squads with the UH-60s. So there wasn't a compromise of the plan. That was...
Just like one player, like a few players are going to have to wait a tiny bit longer.
That was a little bit bullshit. And they're still going to wait via walking anyway, because Op4 has already chosen this defense strategy. So... that's...
That was kind of... What? It doesn't, like... Grand scheme of things, it just doesn't make sense. Like, he did it himself. Why would you repair that? Who is the admin tonight? Because it's not... Marlon wouldn't have done that, I'm fairly certain.
Because that's not fair to opt for that.
Yeah, because now they have another Sea Stallion, which, albeit it's not armed, but it could do pretty good recon. It can lift, say all the sectors are captured. Say Sector 1 and Sector 3 have been captured, and they need to move to Sector 2. Sea Stallion can come down and pick up. It's just, you know.
Oh, well.
But the only thing that they were probably thinking was, oh, it gets the players there quicker, but...
Yeah, literally by, like, what, 2 minutes? And again, Blue 4 is not going to go under any contact. So...
We're not going to have... I doubt we'll have any, like, engagements.
You know what'd be funny?
X-ray. What?
It'll be really funny if... And I hope this doesn't happen because this would be bad. But if Maz then goes in, he lands it, and then something else happened, it blows up, and it kills everyone. And then I'm just gonna go, hey, yeah, that's why you don't. That's why you don't fix it, sir. That's why you don't fix it.
Platoon HQ here, who are extremely close to X-ray.
Yeah, for X-ray, I saw that.
They're obviously not. No, they're not going to be able to see them. But you do actually have X-ray Blue 4. Let me find Lolo. Of course, is the sniper because he loves that role.
For skylining to high hell. Kiri, they found Op 4 X-ray. They're pointing them out.
What do you teach? What do they teach you over at, or them over at TSB?
For what?
For skylining.
Not to. And they did for a second, then they immediately pulled back and then found X-ray, so...
Yeah, you've got Killian. I don't know. That could be quite a, rough shot, because none of them have got anything really that can... Unless they want to be ballsy.
Alright, got the UH-60 flying low. Op 4 X-ray is going to hear that. But let's see, we're about 10 minutes into the round, actually a little over 10 minutes into the round. Op 4 hasn't really spotted anything, but they're playing super defensive here. So,
okay. Interesting move.
That doesn't really...
Interesting move. He pointed his nose up to the sky when going over a ridge. Very good idea. Oh, rounds are ringing out.
Yep. It's basically drawing fire right now.
Yeah, it's just trying to find out where the main forces are. If I'm not wrong, the UH-60 can take a bit of a beating.
Blue 4 X-ray's positioning is quite interesting here. It's a good ridge to do scouting from, but they got to be careful not to get immediately flanked.
And here comes Maz transporting those very important 7 people. So much so that they repaired a whole helicopter for him.
Yep, looks like he was flying a little too far south. Now he's correcting. You have Op 4 Pepit here, the sniper. He saw it flying off into the sunset there on the east. Really surprised this BTR has not tried to reposition. Instead, it's looking away from this area here. And we just had a mortar round go off.
Oh, mortar round?
To the north. Maybe they've spotted X-ray.
No way.
Why else would they shell an HE round over there? Looks like that might have been actually multiple HE rounds.
Hey, you never know. Maybe if the admin's repairing Blue 4's helicopters, maybe to repay the favor, they've just told them where
Blue 4 is.
You sure those weren't flares? Maybe Rangers? Just in a...
Well, there wasn't anything buggy about the landing, though. He landed on a slant.
I haven't heard him land.
Maz has not landed yet. I mean, okay, let me point this out. Someone's saying it could have been a bug that he, glitched when he landed, and that's where he borked it. Here's the deal. So he landed over here. He landed
on a tree.
He landed over here. Somewhere over here is the knocked over tree here. Now, guys, I wonder where around here he could have landed. Maybe somewhere where a helicopter was supposed to land. Maybe somewhere that's like, pre-made in this scenario that's flat. So Maz would know, where to actually land it instead of like a slanted hill that's going to cause his helicopter to roll. Dream, if you don't notice, if you look just slightly north, you see a helipad, and I'm just, centering my camera over it. Maybe there was somewhere else he could have landed.
Yeah, so the thing to, like, chats is, you can do a slanted, drop, but most pilots will tell you it's much easier to just find the closest thing. Slanted drops, there's nothing wrong with them, but, they are just a cacophony of bad things, and I think me and Liru have had enough hours in armor to, have those, slanted drops when they go wrong.
Op4 knows where Blue 4 X-ray is. They're firing mortars up at him.
Well,
but these mortars are way off now.
How did they see him?
Probably a skyline. I mean, Blue 4's quickly mounting. You're seeing some Op 4 starting to come up. That's Bravo 2 starting to head up this ridge. Scandy Recon eager for some kills.
This is unlike Stark. These are terrible mortars. But yeah, slanted landings, it's just better to avoid them.
Yep. See, now Maz is landing in a flat spot on a road. As again, he should have done in the first place instead of doing that super slanted one. And
Dryden's dead.
And Dryden is dead. Okay.
I can only imagine that was Platoon HQ, because they're now exfilling from the area and they were the closest to him.
That had to have been. In which case, that would have been a... Wow.
I didn't hear any shots, though, which is interesting.
About a 400-meter shot with red dot scopes and shit. Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good pickoff from Carrier Mobile. Yeah, no, I know Carrier has the expertise to make a shot like that.
So X-Ray, not realizing, yeah, now they're being engaged by Delta, Korvac. So what I think has happened here is someone over at Delta or Charlie have looked up there and seen there's no grass, because if you literally just scroll out a little bit, there's no grass. And Korvac, Jacob just didn't, forgot that grass just doesn't exist when you zoom out or when you're from a decent distance. So I imagine they were just skylining and thinking they were safe because of the grass. So,
So Delta, meanwhile, fighting with some other elements of Op4 X-Ray. I think Op4 actually lost a guy, because I thought there were 3 guys over here.
Yep, Skip's dead.
So multiple members of X-Ray going down for Op4 here. Blue 4 getting the slight early advantage here.
But then again, this is X-Ray's job. It was, to move out and find out where they're coming from, and now they know where they're coming from.
So Op4 knows of a force coming from their northwest and southeast at this point. They also know there were some skirmishes to the northwest. So we'll see, northeast, where Thicky lost the other guy. So we'll see where that translates. But I think, again, 33 minutes, this AO, I think Blue 4 still has a pretty good chance to take all 3 sectors, but I think Op 4 is definitely going to go for a time defense here, just because of the size of the AO, the amount of forces that are down on both sides, and now they're going to start figuring out that Blue 4 did a really far back LZ, and are now having to hoof it into the AO itself.
So Course was actually firing up because I think he thinks he sees, but he's actually getting close to friendly firing.
Yeah, Maz is now... Oh, Maz's engine just went out.
Really?
Yep.
Repair?
Maz is gonna... Yeah.
What the Repair? Repair and revive? Where? How? Where? There's one person here. It's Flux. And unless he just got the greatest shot we've ever known with a with an AK, I'm very interested to know how Maz...
Maz is going to have a great swim unless he can get in contact with that other air asset. But anyway...
To be fair, I thought that would be a good idea, because that air asset only has two guys in it. One pilot and then one door gunner, so...
Yeah, for an initial gunner.
But
ooh, I don't know why I'm yawning here.
Why did he go down? Isn't it like
I think he got hit by the Dishka or something, and it was just a lucky shot. Now you got the M2 Humvees firing down on Scandia Recon's position within Op 4. And they're also firing at the adjacent bunker that has Op 4 Delta.
Yeah, X-Ray are firing down with their M2s, and now they're pulling back. Ooh, I think someone just got hit there. I don't know.
All right.
And Platoon HQ and the Red 4 X-Ray Force just completely avoided each other. Oh, but now they realize.
So I do like how strategically Blue 4 is being with their Humvees. I'm gonna quickly look at them under the asset category. They have 8 mags of 100 rounds. So yeah, no, they can afford to basically fire down here, but they're doing a charge. They're charging.
Wait, X-Ray.
They're gonna try to rush take Sector 3 on their own. Who's the AT guy down here? Vince.
Would it work? No, they've got Infidel in there.
Vince missed because he fired the round way above.
Incredible.
They might actually steal Sector 3 here. AT was a miss.
Jacob, get out. Jacob, you are just a...
What is Infidel doing? That's Sector 3 taken.
Yep. Sector 3
because
taken.
Infidel got
dead.
blown up because of AT.
And there is Command, dead.
And up for Command is... What the...
No, he wakes back up.
Well, yeah, but the sector's lost. What?
Perfect.
Not what I was
They
expecting.
just need to get in there and hide.
You know, it's been a hot second since we've seen a rush like that, but I'm actually really happy that we've seen that because that worked quite well for him. Did he just grenade himself? No! No, he didn't!
Oh, and
No, he with his own grenade! What?
That's Command dead. I've just realized
What?
Yanni's also dead. Probably killed by X. Wow, what is it?
What the? I give up.
TSB, everyone. The greatest armor community anyone has ever known.
When you rush an objective so hard, you make the opposing ground commander kill himself and literally jump out of a second-story battle tower. What is this?
You know, Scandi Recon was like a, you know, a makeup of, you know, people who left TSB and all that, yeah?
Yeah.
This is an Infidel is obviously part of Scandi Recon. Yeah. So, TSB better than Scandi Recon, confirmed, and yep, that's most.
Yeah, it's because they've slowed down, and finally AT was able to hone in on them. I cannot believe they just sniped an objective.
So
like
Jacob
that is
and Tiger are pretty much dead, but they've done their job.
Their job was to take this sector, and they took this sector.
There you go. That's all they did, but that doesn't matter because it's done. They killed. Well, they
not only that, the
Command.
bonus is they also killed Command, which
they second-handedly killed Command. Oh, and here comes Hotel 2.
TSB has a mix of too many members to be part of any single community, but mainly Western European and US.
Do you wanna focus that on the ridges, not people and buildings, because that thing will shred Delta and shred Bravo because they've got like barely any cover.
Yeah. Did Maz kill himself? No. Okay, he got picked up in the helicopter. Yep. That's what we figured. So meanwhile, the BTR has like a full infantry group right here and is taking shots at it. So that's going to alert the line formation here of 1RW.
Fonz is AT, but he doesn't want to approach it, or he's trying to get... What are you doing, Fonz?
I think he's trying to find a better angle. Oh, Fonz has got this.
Has he? Because he's decided to slow down.
No. He's going to see it driving down. This is an easy shot. Come on, Fonz.
Easy clap, easy clap.
It's picking up speed. Come on. There it is.
That was a very nice shot, and that's both dead. It doesn't matter, it's cook-off. You never survive burning in FNF.
No, you don't.
Well, that's BTL. So Blue 4
Norris is dead, Schultz unconscious, so yeah, they're toast. Great snipe there, but...
So Blue 4 are just... Bravo, Blue 4 Platoon HQ's dead. Kerry's dead. So when he's
dead up in Delta's position. All right, so both sides have no leadership. This is going to affect Blue 4 more, though, because they have an attack strategy here. Op 4 just have to defend, and they're kind of on their final positions anyway, so they can coordinate at the squad level. But that's probably going to slow down Blue 4's movement, which, with 27 minutes remaining, that could affect things. But
when one TSB team dies, they all die. Those are some pretty accurate shots. I know Az
Yep.
just probably had a terrifying experience there.
It's interesting, Angel. It's very interesting. Just heard another mortar round land. I have no idea where it was, though. And I love how Blue 4 is hunting down and picking off the remaining 1 RCC guys. K's been knocked unconscious. Pipit staying back. But I think Pipit's the sniper. Yep. Shot's going right over his head.
Not really much I could do at this point. If I was Pepit, I'm running into that valley, which he's doing now, and then just going down into the forest and escaping, and then flanking around, because Pepit's actually got a pretty nice. If he does it right here, he's got a pretty nice, you know.
Hold up. Hold up one second. Hold up one second. So Korvac's actually in my chat. Korvac, you didn't do anything wrong. You took an objective and you killed Op 4 ground command. That could not have gone more perfectly, in my opinion.
You didn't kill him. You second-handedly killed him.
Yeah, you second-handedly killed him. He woke up and then grenaded himself and then flew out of the battle tower from the grenade and killed himself.
He also, the way you died is, I swear he like threw a charge or something. Oh no, someone shot the Humvee someone shot.
So the reason he went unconscious was the first time he got RPG'd, which blew up the battle tower, which knocked him out, and then he woke up, threw a grenade, and then blew himself up and flew out of the tower. The only misplay was this Humvee coming in and slowing down to allow for AT to hit it. All right, we're at the halfway point.
Sam and I think Sismo, yeah.
Now we're going to see Op 4, looks like they're pulling forces off the ridge line to now fight the remaining force, realizing that the northern ridge force pushed in and took the sector. Now I think we're going to see Op 4 really start playing for the clock here, utilizing the terrain to their advantage to fight to keep Sector 2 under control, but also understanding they can afford to lose Sector 2 to push back to Sector 1, because now Sector 3 isn't a thing. To make that last bit of holdout. So if they can hold Sector 2 for 15 minutes, I think they'll be in good shape. But we really need to see Scandia Recon reposition to hold the sector itself. Otherwise, Blue 4's Delta element could just take it, in all honesty, with support from Blue 4 Charlie coming up.
The UH-60 is now just, you know, he's been left alone to just annoy. But they need to be really careful, because even though that thing, I think, has 6,000 rounds each in its guns.
Nope, they reduced it to 1,400. You can see it on the
at the assets list.
On their assets, Blue 4. Yep.
Well, yeah.
And then 1,400 rounds, one mag. Yep.
So, you know, it's not gonna last long.
All right, Blue 4 Charlie having a long-range engagement with Skipu here. A lot of fire coming in. But Blue 4 has been doing, I think it's 1RW. No, it's a different group. I've been seeing Blue 4 doing some really good formation work today with their forces. All of them, really.
Yeah.
So now we're going to have 1RW under Blue 4 Bravo kind of spearhead up to this ridge. But what I think we need to see is Blue 4 just unified in the attempt to take the southern point at Matager to overwatch Sector 1 so that Delta can then push through and take it. And then we could see Delta, I think the original plan was for then Delta to move over, take the ridge that Scandia Recon is on as they push forces over to Sector 3. What?
I was, so Pepit's done exactly what I thought he should. He should drop into the valley and wait for a bit and then move away.
He's starting to pick people off?
Yeah. He took a shot, and I went, yeah, he should really get down now. He's being fired up. I sort of thought to myself, I was like, he should get down but he shot Irish Empire.
Yeah.
And like free shot while he was moving. It was a really nice shot.
Dude, damn.
Hit him in the hip.
Wish I caught that.
That was a beautiful shot.
Hitting a dude with a sniper at that range while you're moving around, that's pretty good.
And while you're not set. That was impressive.
Finch just headshot me from the other side of the airfield randomly.
Wait, who did?
So apparently Yanni is dead on Op 4.
Who shot him?
Vince, who is a member of Pepega. He just got headshotted by him. I'm looking at him now. He's literally all the way on the southern point of the OBJ right now. Granted, Vince has the Blue 4 marksman rifle, so I don't think that was randomly Yanni. I think that was a miss PID.
Why has he got the rifle?
Because they went down and picked it up because it was X-Ray Blue 4 that pushed into Sector 3, remember?
Oh shit. Wait, then surely that would have.
Yeah, he should have been able to PID with that magnified optic, right?
When did Lolo? Oh yeah, Lolo died down there, but no.
Yeah, X-Ray pushed down to Sector 3, silly.
Yanni died ages ago.
Yeah, Yanni died because he got shot by Vince.
So Vince
took Blue 4's marksman rifle and shot him in a miss PID, apparently.
No, he didn't have the sniper at that point.
I don't know. Okay, he took the sniper later. Okay, no, he shot him from an AK. Beautiful. From the Hainers, too. Amazing.
Mortars, by the way. And they seem fairly accurate.
Where?
They might actually land perfectly in between, what team is this? The 1RW team.
Uh-oh.
So, Bravo 1, they might land perfectly in between, or just behind. Yeah. Oh, no, actually pretty far behind. He's really not doing
those smoke rounds
today.
Yeah, I see him.
He's not doing great with those mortars
Stark
today.
is just, I think the elevation of the mortar position and the elevation of the terrain is slightly throwing him off.
He's also smoking Blue 4's advance. Yeah, that was straight into the water. He hasn't got a spotter there either, I don't think.
UH-60 coming down.
He might be out of ammo.
Maybe, Yanni. Apparently this is the third time they've been, Yanni's been shot by a Pepega guy in a friendly fire incident.
No, they can't be on the same team, clearly.
They're not allowed.
Do you know what it is? Both communities are so good, they cancel. It's like they cancel each other out.
They always cancel each other out.
Yeah.
20 minutes, 30 minutes have passed on the game. Still enough time, but I don't know. Again, if we see Sector 2 held for another 10 minutes and Blue 4 still stuck on the hilltop at Manager, but they're unable to take Sector 2, I don't think Blue 4 will have enough to push in to get Sector 1, but it could still turn around. Yep, so as I predicted, Charlie's going to flank. Delta, I guess their attack broke, but Scandy's now crossing the river. But they are getting engaged. So now I think they're going to set up a blocking position to stop Scandy, as then Charlie carries out the assault. And I think Charlie has the number advantage here to take this town.
Why has it just been filled with bullets and now he's doing the fake death thing?
Yep.
I think it's actually worked out for him.
You know, at this rate, Blue 4 might actually have an angle here. Their original force is going to square off with Op 4's remaining force. Now, it is their elite troops with Pepega.
Delta has actually come straight down into another one of Op 4's elite groups in Scandi Recon.
Yep, on that riverbed they've been trying to cross. I think Delta's going to get screwed here, but it might buy Charlie enough time to actually take the sector and then push in. Now, this could play a number of ways. We could see Blue 4 break through Pepega and get to Sector 1, but I doubt that's going to happen. What this is looking like is Charlie's probably going to be able to take Sector 1, but then you're going to have Pepega hold Blue 4 as they try to spearhead, and then Scandy's going to come around and sandwich them as they are hunkered down. I think it's looking more and more likely that Op 4 is going to win this one. Now you got Pepega opening up. They're starting to knock people out. Members of AA are going down. Shy's down. They got members of UA behind them trying to cover and do some long-range overwatch. Now, they are a newer community. We might see that their marksmanship's pretty powerful. And we've also got people firing up at the Huey still.
So that Huey, I think, is just out of ammo and is just playing recon and annoyance now.
Scandy's starting to break through. Sushi being caught in the open, taken out by Misfit, but Despo heard the gunshots and sprays him down. Platts, you're fine. Dude, it's...
Sorry, did you let Zam off his leash? Because he's coming to my stream and started ERPing.
No, but enjoy. As honestly, it's your headache today and not mine. So for reference, Platts asked me about a bunch of different Arma communities last night.
The hotel does still have rounds in it, but he's shooting at nothing.
Platts, no offense, you were making some pretty, like, you were asking for stuff that didn't
King
exist.
Flux and
But I wasn't getting angry with you. I was just trying to help you out and, you know, let you know what existed and where you would go.
Rounds, then?
Appreciate the 50 nonetheless, seriously. Like, it means a lot, but The only time I got mad was when you said, hey, you sound like you're getting mad. And I'm like, no, it's because I've been helping you for 3 hours.
Where is Star?
Talk about Arma 3 communities, goober. But thanks for the 50. I appreciate it. Hope everything's doing well. Hope you and Spikey are doing okay.
No, he's there. There he is. Okay, yeah, he abandoned the thing, so I imagine he ran out of ammo.
So Bay and Falcon have now gone water side. They're trying to now cover this open area with the Vic, and I think they've actually been getting a few kills here.
You can't look at the mortars on the asset list.
You're fine. Yeah, it's under CSW, not assets.
But you're not like, you can't see how much ammo they have anymore.
Yeah.
Sometimes
they tell you in the start.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Despo is killing the remaining Op4 guys here in the sector itself. And he just threw a grenade right into the other building. And he just picked off the other guy. So it's only Persian above him now. And Charlie's about to enter the sector. So again, I think...
Look at this huge battle going on right now.
Yeah, on the southern side. Again, I think Op4 is going to be stopped. Hold up, but some Blue 4 guys, Terrace and Warkus are now on the flank of Pepega, but Pepega noticed. And we just had the BTR and the water get taken out.
Oof.
Bay is dead. Falcon's still alive in the driver's seat.
Yeah, luckily, it's not going to cook off because of, you know.
Legal action taking out Taurus there. So that was the original Blue 4 push. Also, Blue 4 have stolen a BTR. Arcor solo crew in it. That might be the one they AT'd earlier.
Yeah, I think it is. It
Despo,
must have not, fuel.
Despo got taken out, I think, as he went up to Persian's third story. I don't see his body, though, so I actually don't know where he got taken out. But now you got the rest of Charlie breaching. Scandy might now try to quickly cross the bridge and move in. But at this rate, Scandy's now in a position they could flank what remains of Charlie and stop them from taking the sector. Because Despo wasn't able to kill Persian there. But as long as Persian stays on the third story and waits him out, Scandy, excuse me, could come in and flank. Meanwhile, the rest of Blue 4, they have the number advantage on this hill, but they are losing it because all the tight formations Blue 4 was doing is now starting to get them killed.
Falcon's back.
Yep, he's in the driver's seat. He's going to probably maneuver that BTR back, realizing he's an open target since he lost Bay down there. Now, even though I just said Blue 4 was losing a lot in that target saturation, they are still picking off Op4 in droves up here. We need to see that Scandy recon sandwich to sanctify the victory here.
Oh, Nishizu about to get spotted by Nemesis and taken out. Oh, they only have one person to take down, though, and then they have it.
Yeah, but none of these Blue 4 guys are explosive specialists, so I think we're going to see Nemesis, Dobbs, and the rest of Scandy start to trickle in to recapture that sector. I'm going to be honest, I think it's also going to be GG if they're able to take that sector back, because Blue 4 is not going to be able to then push to one sector, take it, and then push to another sector. So I think this is GG right here. Nemesis right into Irish, takes him out. Really bad timing as both of them turned the corner, but I think Nemesis heard his footsteps, so he was able to pre-fire.
For a charge?
I think this is GG right here, because now Op4 are in the zone here. Cullis accidentally hitting Dobbs a bit. But even though Blue 4 are starting to break through Op4's line to the south, now Blue 4 doesn't have the time to push to both sectors, because if they split their force now, they're just going to be defeated in detail. So they have to commit to pushing the Sector 1.
I think this is the biggest fight we've ever seen in FNF.
Oh, yeah, in a very long time, because we have a near full server. We're at 120 players tonight.
Oh, you've got Stark hiding here. He throws a nade, and he's just next to Newton.
Yeah.
He's going to sneak up behind Newton here. Yep.
Takes him out. Great shot. U-860's trying to fly low, immediately takes fire.
Those things can tank, though.
Qasim being fired at by Persian. Qasim throwing a grenade out there. Blindly firing around, and then he gets taken out from across the street. Persian, it's a really great spot. I do admit, though, that third story is a little gamey, because like the other buildings, you can't throw grenades up that window, but the save is you just throw a satchel. And that's how I knew Blue 4 wasn't going to win this, because they didn't have anyone to do explosive demo to kill Persian. And Scandy was hot on their tail. Now you have Platoon HQ also coming around Lusode. But at this rate, they could use that vehicle to then get right behind Blue 4's line and take him out. Looks like Arcor's stolen BTR was taken out. You got Eric coming up here. He could spot the two of them. He does. Takes out Naders. Daltis realizes what happened as Eric now pulls back with that free kill. And now we're starting to see the numbers a little more even on Blue 4 and Op 4 here.
Ooh, Coda just takes that one to Blue 4.
Andrea about to find Vince. He does.
Started off extremely
Finish him.
well.
Oh my gosh! Andrea didn't have ammo in his magazine, but Vince is still bandaging!
Wait, where's this happening?
Andrea, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Where is this?
What?
Where is this?
Vince is now down because Jim picked him up.
Brilliant.
What? What? You can't make this up. You can't make it up. I would never, I would never believe if someone told me the story where someone literally like just reloaded a mag, stared at a guy, took one shot, and then the other guy just like, he didn't even spin around. He like spun around like slowly and then emptied his pistol in him. And then the guy with the rifle just didn't react at all. I was like, what? 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 I think this is it for Blue 4. Op 4 is now slightly starting to over... No, they do slightly outnumber them now. Blue 4 have a pretty rough formation this out, but look at the kill feed here for Blue 4. Now compare that to Op 4. Yeah, Op 4 have lost a lot, but you still see a big chunk of units right here, whereas Blue 4 are really just down to this. So it's...
Is Nem dead? Nemesis dead. Where is Nemesis?
I think Nem got killed by Otovisky.
Oh, maybe
Otovsky, that's it.
Otovsky takes this, then...
I mean, I think he could still, if he plays his cards right here. What class is he? He is... I can't tell because he's facing the wall. He just has a regular L1A1. But even if he takes it, I don't think Blue 4 have the manpower to sufficiently go in and take the final sector. We got the UH-60 landing on the rear here. No, it's not. Yes, it is. They're going to try to sneak 3 people. Now, that might actually play in their favor, because if the pilots took the MP7s, they did not, though. They took carbines. All right, if they took MP7s, they'd have a good chance here, but look at this. You immediately have Nafs, Cullis, Lusode. Kane, Nemesis is all the way over here now. Wait, so I guess he hitched a ride with Dobbs down back at command to form back security, which is actually a really smart call, realizing no one's covering the sector itself, and Sector 3 was lost to a rush play, so maybe they were thinking that they were going to get rushed, but now they can go take out those guys that have landed. And they're keeping Lusode in the sector itself to cover. That's smart. Meanwhile, you got Shepard holding off. He's found Gurr, and Gurr takes him out. Flea also putting some double taps. Stark still lurking around back here, though. He is a pretty nasty threat. But now I think Blue 4 is just going to get picked up on this hill. Oh, Flying Finn almost kills Whiplash, but he misses all of those shots because he is shitty aim. Rory being shot at by Gurr.
That's mean.
I mean, Blue 4 just has a lot of Hail Marys here, and they're outnumbered in every single fight.
Otovsky is playing this really well.
Oh, yeah, no, he is.
Yeah, honestly.
Doing a great job of running around these guys.
In between, Otovsky tries to shoot Whiplash, can turn around straight into Finn, but Finn shoots the wall,
Finn gets him through the fencing.
And I think I cursed him.
Yes, you did. That's okay.
Nice. So the 2 hotel guys thought they were being really smart, but have now just been rolled up on, and...
Daltis walked up on Flux and Michael, and taken out by Flux. Some extra shots by Michael as well.
Maz and Periton trade, but Periton only goes down.
Yeah, so those 2 pilots are down.
Maz coming in and asking about the vehicle repair.
Yeah, go ahead. I think we're just starting to see this fight wrap up. 7 minutes remaining. Really, I mean, Blue 4 did everything right, in my opinion. I think if they were able to break through Op 4's defensive lines, they would have been fine. I think what we needed to see was a second squad break off from this force and head over to the northern sector. But even then, I think just based off of who we had on Op 4 and Op 4's unit positioning, the actual plan Blue 4 put down was just too rigid. Again, I think they should have had more forces coming from a flank with X-Ray to rush in, or maybe to cover X-Ray's rush to pull more Op 4 units away to the north, because Op4 was then able to form a solid defensive line and pretty much stop Blue 4. So a flanking strategy would have been a bit better, but...
I'd just like to say my mod is now RPing with Zam, so, you know, everything's gone well today.
Amazing. We only have Azus and the helicopter pilot still alive, and it's GG. I think Legal's about to find Azus here. Nope, he doesn't.
Blue 4 started off really well, but if I'm honest, Blue 4's well start was a mix between one squad doing exceptionally well, and then also just some lucky sort of
so normally in FNF in the past, I would say a unified assault is a really good strategy, but this one I specifically said they need to attack from two fronts, because normally we don't have this many people come to FNF. This is a full roster, which means you have the numbers, but it means your opponents have the numbers.
Why did your helicopter get repaired?
There's Maz.
Why?
I have no idea.
It should not have been repaired.
I was happy with my treehouse, dude.
It should not have been repaired. Why was it repaired? It didn't make sense.
I don't know.
Why are you treating this like Dream, like Maz is the one at fault here?
I'm not. I just want to know if he asked for it.
Of course he didn't.
Why would I ask for that?
I don't know.
Stark. Oh, he didn't see him. Stark. Stark. Wait, he saw him. Get him, Stark. Ah, and there's the last guy dead. All right.
Yeah, no, cool that.
UH-60. Come on. Do just land right on top of it.
That's not allowed. But yeah, do it.
Wait, what do you mean it's not allowed?
You're not allowed. Yeah, I know. Yeah, fair enough. But before I left, it was ruled out that you can't land in objectives.
That's bullshit.
It's to avoid people landing stupidly, blowing up the helicopter, which then blows up the vehicle, which is technically a VDM.
Then get better AA. Forehead.
Yeah, that's down to the players, man.
Well, apparently not, because their helicopters get repaired now.
Why is this not being stopped?
I got to fly and then crash again.
What happened? Actually, that's interesting. What did happen?
Shot out by a meteor.
Did it? Which one was it? Falcons?
I don't know. I flew over the airbase next to my brother.
Dude, I'm ready to watch the greatest PvPer here, Johnson, just kick ass.
He's going to kill everyone.
He's going to get Sector 1. Not Sector 2, but he'll at least get Sector 1. Calling it now.
He's literally going to kill Nemesis and then teabag him while killing everyone else.
Yep. Yes, this is part of his strategy, to bait Op4 into the zone.
Yes, of course.
AT going in as well. Dude, he knew that rocket was going to hit him, so he immediately evaded it. Look at how he skillfully evades King. Now Dobbs coming around on the Hainer. Oh, there it is. Yep. Yes. That was all part of his plan. I swear.
And now his blood, which conveniently sprayed onto those two, has now infected them with HIV. And they will die.
That was a pretty bad slaughter, to be honest.
And just like in real life, Russia have won again.
Greece number 1, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Greece won that fight.
All right, round 2. I'm going to grab my slot, run my ads, go get some more water, and then change my commands up.
All right, well, have a good stream, guys.
Bye. Don't make any more tree houses.
No, I like tree houses, man. You're going to see another one.
I swear you've flown like quite often.
No, I've only flown once in FNF before that.
Oh.
We're going to play something fun and stupid.
Why did you try to land on a sloped area?
Dude, you know what? Don't question me. I'm a pro, all right? You aren't. Please be quiet.
I don't try to land on sloped areas.
Goodbye.
Good.
You got outplayed.
Did you say I got outplayed?
Yeah, because you're right. You're not a pro. You're just some idiot that occasionally plays sniper.
Yeah, I'm better than you.
I mean, that's true, because I don't even play at all.
Exactly. My ego is boosted.
swear this isn't the music we're listening to during the round. This is me just messing around. See what Lolo made in FNF Media for the TSB guys playing?
I replied to him just saying cursed because I was at work and I saw it.
Oh my god, it's
I was
brilliant.
at work, just swapped over to FNF Media and just saw that and I was like, why?
Anaze.
What have we got here? We've got Sam, Lolo, Shimo, Kerry, Reapers, and Kibaya. I don't know all of the Easter eggs because I don't know if they're related to FNF or not. TSB or not. But I think I will say it is an incredible image. I hate this thing whenever I say, "Oh, I'm pretty good at snipers." Oh, you need a scope to play the game. Yes, I've never said I don't. I'm fucking blind in real life. Okay, I'm blind. It is extremely hard for me to see anything. Okay, I understand this. I apologize. I apologize to everyone who gets clearly upset that I have to use a scope. I can't fucking see, okay? I apologize, my eyes do not actively work. I'm getting new glasses tomorrow, so, you know, maybe, you know.
2 BTR 80s. 2 UAZ D SHKs. Trims. Blue 4 has 2 M2 Humvees and 2 M2 Stags.
Have I tried Mark II eyeballs? No, I'm not rich. What?
I don't know why I find that funny. Have you tried the Mark II eyeballs, sir? Ah, damn you. Alright, I'm gonna go get more water for your
Squeaky, it's called being cringe. Oh my god, chat! We haven't had a talk in a while. How are you doing, chat? We haven't had a talk. We haven't had a talk in a while. It's been a while since we had a nice little talk between ourselves. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you're all well. Hope everyone's having a good time. Yes, it is true. I am blind. I cannot see. I wear glasses and the glasses don't work, so I'm getting new ones tomorrow, which will probably strain my eyes, but you know. You win some, you lose some, at least I'll be able to see. Also, I'm not allowed to drive in real life because of my eyesight. That is something I am not allowed to do because I can't see. So I never learned how to drive because I'm fucking blind as shit. It is the bane of my existence. DJ, you're going to get 16 kills this next game. A lot of people say, why don't you just try contacts? I don't like putting things in my eyes. And any person who does like putting things in their eyes is weird.
Why are you putting things in your eyes?
Contacts. I don't like contacts.
Why don't you like context?
Because I don't like putting things in my eyes.
Okay, well, what does context have to do with it? You know what? Never mind.
No. No.
Oh,
No.
also Maz is saying he now has the world record of being the first pilot to crash twice because the staff enabled him.
All I'm saying is, you just said, why is it that not liking putting things in my eye, like what does contacts mess with putting things in my eyes? Do you call them something different in America?
No, I was making a joke that you were saying contact as context through the microphone, so I was making fun of your ability to speak English because you're British.
My active ability to speak English.
Yes.
Unlike yours.
Yes.
Proving grounds.
Bitch ass.
I'm talking about that the other day. It's one of the funniest fucking things I've ever heard in my life. Okay. I'm so happy I was there for that.
All right. I see how it is.
That's a piece of FNF history right there.
Yeah, okay.
Does everyone remember Proving Grounds?
Oh, the day you got fired as a staff member. My favorite day in FNF history.
What day was it?
I don't freaking remember. I just know what happened. And that's all that matters to me, baby. That means
Well,
if I
you
don't know
know-
the date, I can celebrate it every single day.
Well, I'm not hung up on it anymore.
That's
I
great.
enjoy not being staff
Because you
member
were for
anymore.
a while, and I savored every second
Fuck
of your
you.
bitching. Love you too, buddy.
I messaged you. I think I messaged you something about it. And
No,
then,
Zam, go back to role-playing in Dreams
yeah,
chat.
thank
He
you.
really
He
liked
said
it.
Rolls out of No, I didn't.
No, come on, Zam. Go roleplay
No.
back in Dreams chat.
No,
He
Zam,
absolutely
stay.
loved it.
Stay, Zam.
Go.
Stay.
You see, he's giving you
Sit.
commands, which means he wants to
Fuck,
roleplay
no.
with you.
No.
Go get it, Zam. Come on.
No,
I believe
Zam,
in you.
Zam, you've got a sub in there. You have to watch ads in my chat.
Are you telling him he's a sub now in your chat? I mean, if that's
No,
what you want to
no,
roleplay,
no,
then
he
go
isn't a
for
sub.
it. Thank you, Zam. I appreciate it.
No, Zam, go back.
Your team killer was Novix with the scoped SVD. Well, Yanni, it's your fault for leaving your head in the way. And Neko,
Yeah.
not now.
Neko?
What, Valk?
What?
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 There's someone in my chat named Neko.
Doesn't Neko mean like cat or something?
Yes, it's you. Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm not a fucking weeb.
Did Dream just say sit, stay, fuck? Yes, because he's giving Zam commands
Fuck
in his
you.
chat because he's weird. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. He's
No.
addressing Zam right now. I'm sorry. Continue, Dream. But can you
No.
not, like, have your mic queued? Just,
No.
talk to your chat. You don't have to
Shut
talk to
up.
mine when you say that.
Stop saying words.
Hey, apparently he's back in your chat now. See, you won, Dream. I'm so happy for you.
I could just time them out.
Oh, and you're putting him in time? Oh, that's some serious roleplay there, buddy. You can't win.
Why is the armor community so fucking degenerate?
There are more degenerative communities I know of. Arma is like the middle ground. Though there are some pretty crazy, wild
Yeah,
stories
yeah.
I've heard from Star Sims especially.
But all
But
I'm saying is your middle ground is my, like,
WTF.
yeah, my
Yeah.
WTF, because I'm like a normal human being.
Oh man, I should, that's what we'll do. We'll do a Deep Rock Galactic stream, because I teased this before the stream started. We'll do Deep Rock Galactic streams just to talk about random BS that I've had to deal with in Arma. And I will show you the my level of WTF, because that is probably going to make me lose subscribers. Oh, that
Good.
level.
I was
Good
talking the
God.
other day because you were talking about drama in the armor community, and I was like, "Can we have drama, please?" And you never responded to me.
That's because I didn't feel like having drama, because sometimes I already deal with enough drama.
Have drama with me.
I mean, I have people telling me playing in a Spartan op is what killed a community, and other people tell me it wasn't. I don't even know what to believe anymore. Why, Larry? Is that... Okay, yeah, that's not meant to be on if it is, because I don't have any caffeine here. I'll probably have some caffeine for the EU stream... NA branch, though.
I have alcohol.
Just to keep awake to edit. And I thought about doing alcohol tonight, but I was too much in a work mood this morning. I want to keep that going towards the evening to continue with my front logs. Damn it, I dropped my hotspot chip.
I took 3 cans and I'm fine. I am immune to alcohol.
Wow. Just by that last word and that slight slur there, sir, I don't think that's the case.
That was not a slur.
What? Dream, you say slurs?
Fuck you, I knew you'd go there.
Wow, Dream.
Hey,
Inappropriate. You know what?
excuse
Ban
me.
this man
No,
off of
excuse
Twitch right
me.
now. Make him
yeah.
take the whole day.
You know, at least I wasn't the one caught on Epstein's Island, so...
What do you mean caught? I
There you
never
go.
was. You
Well,
can't
you
find
have
any
been.
proof.
I've got proof.
Where?
I have proof that Liru... I'm not going to show it to you. I have
Hello,
got...
Hillary. It's Liru. I got another one.
Racist.
Yeah, he's in Britain. That won't be a problem, though, right?
Sam just said get back
Of
away
course
from
not.
a racist.
Yeah, he's like a raging racist, too. It'll be an easy one.
Not a raging racist. If I'm a raging racist, you're an abhorrent racist.
Hillary is worldwide.
I
Okay, no, small side story. Every time I make a meme about Hillary Clinton and upload it in a video
She
and like
gets
put it in the
closer.
title, no, the video gets taken down or age restricted. All 3 times I've done it over the past 6 years. Like the video will get super popular and then either get age restricted or get deleted. And then I'll get an
Liru-
email about it and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Zam just said Liru can get racist against lambs. What's Lambs?
Fucking Lamb's AI, mother. It's not, again, it's not Lamb's AI. It is the 506 version of Lamb's AI. It is... Oh, helicopters will plow into the ground for no reason. AI will just start doing stupid shit for no reason. They will start spawn killing each other in the spawn template I have, even though they're all set to Op4, even though they're all CSAT based as Op4. There's no reason for them to shoot each other, yet they decide, fuck it, let's kill each other today. I'm like, why?
Here comes the racism. As expected from
what?
As expected from a regular at Jeffrey Epstein's Island.
Shut up. Shut up! God, I sound like your defense attorney at trial when you start admitting that you did kill everyone. Dream, just shut up.
I killed
Shut
people.
up! Shut up!
I killed people.
Shut up!
I didn't know about that.
All right.
So like a bit recently, it was like, pretend you're a defensive. So one of you is a defense attorney, and the other one's someone who just doesn't, who doesn't understand. He went on this huge speech, is just like, my client, and it's just yeah.
But Your Honor, my client is mentally impaired. I mean, just listen to him babble on and on and on.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Chosen, how you doing? All right. Nice little change in music because we're doing Anaze. So for Desert Ops, I always play the same two songs, either Keepers or Battle of Sejuk from Homeworld 2, because, well, I know
everyone in
Homeworld is going
Liru's
to copyright
chat
my ass.
bonk him because he deserves it.
What? I haven't said a single horny thing
bonk
today,
him.
sir.
He deserves it. He just DM'd me so many horny things.
What?
He DM'd me so many horny things.
How can I DM you when my hands are literally on my dick right now, Dream? How can I do it?
Jeffrey
Explain
Epstein.
that to me right now. Shut up.
He sent me unsolicited penis pictures. I don't say dick pics because penis pictures is 10 times funny.
You are such a child, you know
No,
that.
no, I just got a penis picture.
From who?
You.
Okay,
Why am I being bonked? Don't mock
Dream,
me.
here's the deal, all right? I know you sent me your feet that one time. You sent me a lot of your feet, all right?
Both you and
But
Zam
that
just pulled out at
wasn't,
the
that
same
didn't
time.
mean anything to me, okay? I feel no need to
Yeah,
recuperate.
it didn't mean anything to me.
Of course it didn't. I made like $100-200 off your feet. Like, it was great, but that's besides the
extremely
point.
drunk.
I know you were. Anyway, read the background.
Fuck you. What
See,
voice?
you're the one making the frickin' just movie voice.
Background. Local Middle Eastern army is trying to raid Landay Airport and destroy U.S. ammo caches located there. The Americans think it's just a routine attack of local insurgents, but they were wrong this time. Notes. Dushkums and BTRs won't destroy the air assets. Only RPGs and demo charges such as will. Mission rules: do not touch the assets spread around the airfield. Take only what was officially put into the mission for you to use via the asset tab. Coming to cinemas near you soon.
Okay. Game mode is destroy objectives. Basically, Blue Force is going to be defending to... You are such a child. Anyway, the game mode is really simple. There are two caches somewhere along the airbase here. Looks like we have one cache towards the south and then another cache towards the north, basically by the plains and whatnot. Very cool. I'm having a little bit of trouble locating the northernmost cache. Southern one I just spotted there. Here's the northern one. There we go. So they're just the default cache textures there, as evidenced by the game mode there. Regardless of who blows them up, because I have seen one side blow up their own cache before on accident. The caches, if they both are destroyed within the 50-minute timer, the attackers win. If they're successfully held, defenders win. Regardless, let's go ahead and go over the roster information here. Blue 4 are your standard American Army camo for desert. Loadouts are going to be M16s and M4s, 249s, 240s, M72 LAW. 2010 has the sniper rifle. Suppressed shooter gets access to the Mark 14 or the SOCOM 16, both 7.62 by 54 NATO. 20-shot rifles with suppressors attached, and then aviation or crew get the MP7 submachine gunner and M4A1 carbine. Assets-wise, they've got 4 quad bikes and 2 M2 cars, and that is it. But CSW looks like they're giving the statics to Bravo and Delta, as well as additional ammo in those groups. Awesome. Now, going ahead on the roster here, we got Lolo commanding this time from TSP. He's got Sam as his 2IC. Jib Style is going to be leading X-Ray. Haruto, Leia, Green Thumb, and Mobile with them. Leia, I assume, taking the sniper. Yep, with Green Thumb and Mobile both taking different weapons. Mobile with the M14 EBR, Green Thumb with the SOCOM 16. Again, both are relatively similar. The only real noteworthy difference is the scope for the SOCOM 16 is put a little further ahead, but that doesn't actually affect the magnification of play. And it looks like they took the scope off of Mobile X and they gave it to Sam to have a magnified optic as the 2IC potentially, but I don't see a magnified optic on Mobile X's gun. That's a little interesting. Maybe they gave it to Haruto. I actually don't know, but regardless, let's go ahead and look at the rest of the roster. Norse playing under Alpha HQ. He's got Bayant and Dooley under him, probably going to take an M2 Humvee group, which we already see Bay in one of them, so that is to be expected. With Bravo and Delta being the M2 crews, I'd imagine Alpha and Charlie are going to have the M2 Humvees as their liaisons. We'll know that in a second. Otherwise, Alpha 1 just has Chult and Zapata, and then we got Alpha 2 with XN, members of FLG, and Despo there. Bravo going to be led by Nemesis for Scandi Recon with Yanni, Iander, Finn, Infidel, Whiplash, and Azariah under Bravo 1. Bravo 2 has members of MUR again with Dobbs, Arcor 2 with Pertin and Nas from Scandi. Charlie HQ has some of the guys that, again, I pointed out I don't recognize, so they're newer, but Daedalus, Chadwick, Jake, Booga, Sharp, Johnny, Irish Empire, Hookie, I always say that wrong, damn it, Iron, and Jens. Delta HQ, just note right now I actually don't see the 2 blank slots, basically this symbol that Sharp has, to indicate they are taking the Humvee, so it might not be given to Charlie, it might be taken by another group. But Delta has Seasmo, Kiri, and Tiger. You see Finn jumping around with the enhanced movement glitch, getting some pretty big distance there. But otherwise, members of UA under Delta 2 as well. But overall, pretty balanced roster. Scandi on defense, though, not there. I know, right? We're both stroking out here, but...
Oh, we're both stroking? Ooh.
Shut up.
I'm going to go put my dinner in, entertain my chat, and don't tell them any lies about me.
Of course. It's 762 by 51, not 54. My bad. But regardless, Scandi on defense, not their strong suit, but we'll see how things happen. They got Norris, Bay, and Dooley together. How can I help you, miss?
Why are you being so mean to Dream?
Because Dream's a little shit. You hesitated there before you said that was rude, though, so you thought about it. But it's okay. I like commenting with Dream. You know that. I know that. Chat knows that. We just like to bullshit on each other. Anyway, what was that crab box up there? And why won't you tell me what it is? Yeah, it had crabs on it. Okay, well, I'm going to keep doing my job, okay? Cool. Thank you, Boo. Yeah? We are. I have a lot of things planned. It's your birthday, too.
I've been having several birthday celebrations.
I know. You had... I asked you, what did you want? You'd like, well, I'd like to do something with friends and something separate for us. So we're doing... we did the one with friends. Now we're doing the one with us, but that's being cut short because now we're spending it with your family. And then we're going to have the day itself, which is going to be us. So
my thought is
yeah.
that we would have, like, my birthday and then Valentine's Day. And that's
yeah.
it.
Well,
So
now
we're
you've had
doing-
2 birthdays.
I'm having 4 different, like, occasions, essentially. Happening.
What's the 4th occasion?
You and I and then Mom and Dad.
Okay. Well, anyway, back to my job. I'm glad you are enjoying your birthday week. Because we are literally having celebrations every different day. But anyway, 2010 Middle Eastern Coalition, that desert camo, which we also see as winter camos. I will spank you, I swear. I will get up. You know I will stop all of this just to get up to smack you in the butt. Don't you flick me off. All right, loadouts, they've got 103s with AKSs, MP443s, RPKs, PKPs, RPGs, T5000, an AKS with 45 drum 45, longer banana mags. For recon, if they want to take the AKS, or they can take the ASVAL, which is a 20 round 9x39. Crew and aviation, PV2000, or the AKS. CSW, nothing there because they don't have any statics. Assets-wise, we have 4 Urals, 2 Dishkas with attached to UAZs, 5 mags of 500 rounds, only 250 rounds total, 2 unarmed UAZs for transports, then 2 BTR-80s with the KPTV and the 762x54 coax. People are calling me Daddy Liru in chat. Okay, well, I'm going to let go of your hand 1 second just so I can play this. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. We got Vagrant leading under Platoon HQ. He's got Lusode under him as the 2IC and Mazplane as the platoon medic. 1 RCC taking the role of X-Ray here. K being the AS Val gunner, Pepit being the sniper. Again, I'm surprised he's being allowed to take that role a second time. Usually the limit to once per time, especially in the branches. Shy being the other suppressed shooter, taking the 45 round AKS there. And then Korvac being the medic. Otherwise, Misfit leading Alpha HQ. He's got Hajamad, Persian, USMC, and Zenik with him under Alpha 2. Nothing for Alpha 1, though, so that's going to be the short end of the stick group. We got Swola leading for Bravo HQ, with Ryden and Shepard taking a dedicated BTR, with Ash Banks, Eric Naders, Tackleberry, Wheaton, and DJ under Bravo 1. Bravo 2 has Falcon playing with some freebies, such as Little Bank, Ultra Lord, Flex, and Gazak, who also appear to be mounting up in a BTR themselves. Charlie HQ has Papega Pirates. And I'm going to point out the non-Papega Pirates players here. Skipu, Pingus, Autovisky, at least I think. He might actually be Papega. I don't remember. And N1 Shazu. But then again, these might be new players for Papega itself. That's a lot of players there, all under Charlie. Looks like they're going to be taking a transport truck. And then Delta has all of the 1RW members, and then a few fill-ins as well. And looks like they're taking the other BTR. So overall, pretty good roster there, pretty good divide. Bloodwind's trying to get away, but I'm holding her hand right now. And I love how there's a little play set here for these guys to play. But I think this is a custom area too, because I don't recognize it.
Well, let me go.
Yeah, so it's FOB Narzad, but they removed a lot of the structures in here.
Oh, I can hear the better
you can
streamer
tell
in the background.
that because of everything here, but I do like the playset that they added. But otherwise, yeah, no, everything seems to be looking good. Iender also jumping back over last second. Plan itself shouldn't be too hard. I'd imagine there's going to be a pincer attack on the airfield, probably 1 force going for the northern sector, 1 on the southern sector. A lot of room to come in from the north, though, because it looks like they kind of sealed off the exact southern side, so it's going to be really difficult for... yeah, I'm holding it under my chin because I need my other hand to guide. But, I mean, Green 4 could get, like, right under the airfield here and, you know, just get up on the hills and utilize their magnified optics to push out on the airfield. I would imagine Blue 4 might try to take the adjacent hills here. Why are you trying to get away from me?
Bloodwing, blink twice if you're in trouble.
Because I'm holding your damn hand and you're going to like it. But otherwise, Blue 4, they could get on the hills on the outside here and help lock down this position. Maybe have some defense in detail here to try to slow down Green 4. But based off of the size of this objective, looking at it from the map, I doubt Blue 4 is going to be able to go for a time defense. I think Green 4 is just going to probably just push down any of these MSRs here and do a unified attack. I'd imagine X-Ray, they're already gearing here to probably go up on the hill to the north, maybe as some Overwatch on the northern side, and let the rest of Blue 4 kind of do Overwatch there as well.
I'm being advised. Oh.
Yeah, what?
Okay. I'm being advised.
Kissing her hand. We will not let you go.
I'm being advised.
We will not let you go. No.
Let the better streamer go, Liru.
Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub is the devil in the side for me. For me. For me. There we go. Okay. Oh, we missed someone messaging in as a bot. Are you a hostage? Well, duh, you're a hostage of this house. I pay most of the mortgage these days anyway.
Oh.
Which means you're mine.
No, Bloodwing doesn't
I know,
stream,
and I
but,
overpay.
You know, Bloodwing doesn't stream, but she is clearly the better streamer. So, you know, take that as you will.
What? You don't want to hold my hand anymore?
I'll hold it. You want me to sit on your lap
Lewd.
instead?
I can't because then I won't be able to get to the keyboard and see.
Okay, then can I have my hand back?
Okay.
That's my other.
Yep, I get the other hand now.
Why?
Because you wanted the other hand back, so I get this hand.
That doesn't
Yes,
help
Chibi.
the situation.
Even without streaming,
Well,
she
you should have
is,
thought
she
about
is default
that.
better than Liru.
Both of my hands back?
Miss her.
Yes, that is your titty.
What the fuck?
These my titties.
Sorry, this went,
Both
you know,
titties.
Not both
This-
titties. No, I
this-
want at least one of the titties.
this went from hand holding to
Yay!
titty
I
holding.
get the hand back. See, she lets me take the hand. Yay! All right.
Now take that hand in marriage.
This is, well, I know, I am the negotiator. Anyway, 2 minutes remaining. Who would we bet on? I mean, Papega on offense. No, you don't get a chair.
My leg hurts.
Well, you should learn to stand more.
Wow. Don't you spend most of your fucking time sitting down?
I know you like being lazy. Well, you
Excuse
could get on
me.
your knees if you
No,
want.
no, Liru. Liru, don't you spend most of your fucking time sitting down?
Rug burn on my knees, so now it hurts to be on my knees.
What the fuck
was
is
fun.
going on? Can you
You know
hear
what?
me?
No, she can't.
I
No,
can't what,
you.
hear him?
Yeah,
What did he
thankfully.
say?
He says you're the better streamer and you're a nice person.
That's the totally not what he said.
Well, he is calling you the better streamer, though.
I don't even.
She is a nice person.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, exactly.
The only way I would be a good streamer is if I had someone to like base my jokes off of. By myself, I'm not.
You just need a low-cut shirt.
Well, no, Liru, can you tell can you tell Bloodwing Liru?
You want a
that,
camera?
I don't want a camera. Why are you?
So chat, because he's not listening to me.
I will do. Okay, here's the deal.
Yeah?
Okay, I want to listen to
Okay.
this.
Yeah?
This is an idea. I just
Okay.
came up with.
Yeah?
Pay for pain.
Yeah?
If someone pays, let's call it $500.
Yo.
Yeah?
I will wear a low-cut shirt just to hear and just do like 5 minutes of titty stream.
Yo.
For only 500?
Only 500?
For 500 for 5 minutes. So it's
500 per
100.
5 minutes.
And for every additional minute you want, I'll do something funny with my tits.
I don't think we're allowed to
Alright,
endorse this on Twitch.
Yeah, no, we
So
don't
I'll just have to say I'll
endorse
think
this.
about it
We
legally.
don't endorse this. I'll DM you.
Dreams is saying he'll DM you. Anyway, round is about to begin, so I
Sure,
will
that
have to get
sounds
back
weird.
to
I
work,
said
so I gotta
you, I
let
didn't
go of
mean
your
it.
On
hand.
that, is that why?
Oh, I meant Liru, not Bloodwing. No, that just sounds weird.
We'll say that.
Yes, you do.
Hey, I had better. My knockers were better.
Dream, you don't. You wish you had
My
better.
knockers were better.
Anyway,
Excuse
Green
me.
4 looks like they're going to go all the way to the north to do a flank as the round is about to begin. But
Sorry.
Blue, I do have to get
Okay.
started here.
It would be funny if I just like shoved things in my hand. So, like,
What's going on?
The goat, goat titties.
Goat titties?
Oh my gosh.
Titty goat? Sorry, I just want to go back to something Bloodwing said. She said the only way she'd be a good streamer.
I don't know, Dream. Do you want to get roasted like Barb did?
I watched a little bit of that video and it scared me. If I'm perfectly honest, I don't think. Luckily for me, I don't think you know me enough to roast me to that point. So.
Try.
Okay, go on then. First thing. First thing on top of your head. Come on.
Nice.
First thing off the top of your head.
Huh?
First thing off the top of your head.
First thing off the top of my head?
Yep, as a roast.
Oh my god. I'm trying to think. Now I'm on the spot. I feel nervous. This is weird.
I wouldn't know the feeling.
Yeah, Dream probably
Shut-
does. That's alright.
Joke's on you, I've never had a girlfriend, so no.
You've never had a girlfriend?
Yeah, no, I'm very lonely.
Oh, that's just sad.
My life is sad.
Oh, see, that's why I don't want to like rip into Dream because he is just sad.
Because he's already sad and pathetic, right?
Fuck you, see? He doesn't give a shit.
Look, Liru. We understand that's what Dream's dick is like, but that's fine.
Oh, another YouTube video coming right up.
No, Dream. I love you and your accent. You're
Thanks.
good.
I can't see you making the heart with your
Oh,
fingers,
yeah, I made
honey.
heart with my fingers. I
There,
forgot
there's
to
no
put my
camera
fingers.
because I hide my face like a coward.
Oh, my best friend is in my chat and he heard that. Oh.
Is that captured on the mic?
I can
Is
hear
it
a
making the
tapping.
bars go?
I don't know.
I can hear a tapping.
I'm giving him.
It's okay, chat. I can take it in my stride. I'm just doing push-ups on my table
He's doing push-ups on his table, apparently.
to deal with the pain.
Practicing
deal with
for
the pain.
sex doll. why I don't like this, because I genuinely feel bad about this. Like, I don't like
I
this.
don't.
Yeah, I know you don't. You don't have a,
I don't have a soul.
you don't have a sense of consciousness.
Oh my lord.
What are you saying, oh my lord, for, Dream?
I don't know. I've spoken to Bloodwing on about 4 occasions, and one of them I was drunk, and this is probably the worst I've been roasted in my life.
This is the worst?
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
Roast him harder.
I don't want to.
Roast him harder.
No.
Roast him harder, and then I have to get started. Just one more
No.
thing. One more thing from
No.
me, boo.
No.
Come on, I've organized such lavish parties for you the past few weeks. Please,
What the fuck?
do it for me.
Dream, do you consent being roasted?
Yep, go ahead.
Alright. That's the only thing he can consent to at this point, right? It's not like he's talking to any other girls to get any of that puss. That's okay, your stream will circle jerk you enough.
They don't even circle jerk me. That's what's worse about it.
Does it consist of your mom?
And his dad.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, his dad likes to watch him.
Oh. Ew. Are you telling me his parents are going to see this?
Probably.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, Dream.
Dream, are you okay? He's not even responding anymore. Dream?
My dad will get a laugh out of it. That's about it. And then he'll probably reciprocate it.
His dad will get a laugh out of it, and then he'll probably reciprocate. Oh dear.
No, but
Just-
seriously, like I said for Barb too, please go and support SL Dream and his content too. YouTube are great commentators, and you guys have a lot of fun playing.
Thank you,
watching
boo.
them, so.
Thanks.
Now get out of here before I start holding your hand again.
Why is it because you want hold handing?
Well, we had hold hand, but now I do have to work.
Is it because you're trying to be lewd in holding hands?
Yes.
No, don't lick my hand.
I'll
Where
lick
do I
your
go
hand if
from
I
there?
want to.
No, I'm gonna lick your eyeball if you lick.
No, not again. That was weird.
I will lick your eyeball.
That's weird. Stop
I
it.
will lick
That's
your
weird. Get out of here. Go make dinner.
Do you
Where
think
do I
I'm
go from here,
normal?
chat?
Does
No,
this
we're
seem
not
like-
normal.
Is this rock bottom?
Bye, Dream. I'm
Yes.
going to make, as you Brits call, chips.
Oh god. Send me a picture of them so I can rate
He wants
them.
a picture so he can what?
Rate them.
Rate them. Okay, please emphasize the T there, because that sounded like something
Yeah.
else, Dream.
That's your brain.
I thought you already did that to Ireland.
But that's not a roast against me. That's a roast against Ireland. And
Okay.
That
We
makes me
gotta
happy.
we gotta get started here. Oh my god. Alright.
do you know the funny thing is, I physically can't roast her back because she's one of the nicest people I've ever met online.
He says he can't roast you back because you're one of the nicest people he's ever met.
Online.
Now she feels bad.
This is reverse roasting and it hurts.
It's reverse roasting.
Like right before she roasted me, I was going to tell a joke that was a roast against you, but really nice to her.
Just say how amazing of a person
Oh my
I am.
god.
Sad.
Oh, just alright, let's get started. Excuse me, Green Forest driving over to the north. Love
I
you
just
too,
wanna
babe.
say, I know we need to do our job and this will be quick. She said the only way she could be a good streamer if she had someone to get her jokes off. So immediately after, I was going to say, why do you think Liru is such a good streamer? Sorry, I'm laying on my. I'm laying
No,
on my
you're
chair.
good. You're good. You're good.
That hurt my heart.
It did. I'm sorry. You did consent to
I
it.
did consent to it, and apparently it's the only thing I can consent to.
Yeah. I'm sorry to say, Dream, but we got to get started. Blue 4 have spotted Green 4's advance to the north, and now we're probably going to see Blue 4 change the defensive strategy to adapt to this massive push.
It's funny because my
Yeah, we have
my
Arma
best
here
friend
too.
from real life was in there the entire time, and I imagine I'll get a message from him saying it was all true. He once shouted at me because we were playing Valorant, and and there was someone, there was a girl on the other team, and she said like thank you to me, or like no, we were talking because I don't know, whenever I get into random games with people I just start talking because it's fun,
she said something, and then I just didn't reciprocate it at all. Like I just made like an awkward fumble of words, and he just screamed at me in our Discord chat because I just completely. I think I just said something really stupid.
Amazing.
As Chibi said, Zam out here looking out for the precious poundable Dream SL.
The precious poundable.
I hate this place. It's like penis pictures. That's the other. That's like the alternative to submissive and breedable. Precious and poundable.
Precious and poundable.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's actually perfect. Precious
hey, Boo?
and poundable.
Boo,
Yes,
can you come down here for one quick joke? Can you come down here so I can ask you one quick thing? All right, just close by. Now, why are you holding a knife?
Oh dear.
Okay, I'm a little scared to tell you this now. Would you consider yourself submissive?
You've already got it wrong.
Would you consider yourself submissive and breedable, or precious and poundable? Precious and poundable.
There you go. Chibi, well done. You made a new. I'd consider myself precious and poundable.
Aggressive and fuckable. Okay, that's what she considers herself. Thank you, Boo.
I would consider
You
myself
can be.
precious
Just,
and poundable.
yeah, you can go back upstairs with that knife. You were putting that really close to my face, too. Okay. Anyway.
I'm happy no one heard what I said.
I know. Anyway, Blue 4 starting to fire down at some Green 4 guys at Skipu and Pingus. Skipu taking a pretty heavy amount of fire. I just saw a headshot somehow deflect off of Skipu's pigskin helmet there. Now they're getting on the dish, gotta fire back. You do see their skyline up there. Ooh, and there's the headshot. Skipu is dead.
What the fuck is still happening?
North.
Oh, is it the two Blue 4 guys?
Green 4, yep. Green 4 dismounting a few more guys in the open valley, and they run over Pepit, their sniper. So...
Squeaky's got up cheap and accessible.
I think there are quite a few college girls that are cheap and accessible.
I'd consider you cheap and accessible.
You consider me cheap and accessible. Okay. What, Boo? Apparently prostitution's legal in the UK, Dream.
It is definitely not.
It's definitely not. That's what he says. Apparently there's a documentary saying that it is legal, so I'm not going to take sides in this question. Anyway, Green 4 still doing this elaborate flank around to some of their other elements are being skirmished here. Skipu dead. Looks like Blue 4 is going to pull away, seeing that they've slowed down this one push.
Now, this is a really weird search history term, but you know, it's for... Although prostitution is not legal throughout the UK, a number of related activities will be a breach of law. Oh! Working as a pimp, running a brothel, curb crawling, marketing sex workers by placing business cards in public areas. Hi, can I interest you in some pussy? Here's my card.
Okay. Oh, Zam, I know. My ex is definitely cheap and accessible. Don't even get me started. Anyway.
I don't have an ex, so...
Dream, you've already taken enough. I'm not going to say anything.
I'm surprised you made a taken enough joke without making it somehow horny.
Because I'm trying to be nice, but I will.
Don't
you worry.
To be nice. No, you just don't. No. I refuse to believe you're just trying to be nice. There've been days where I've got like before the stream, I've got it's been a pretty shit day, and then I'll get in, and it's just like
people are trying to tell me to hit you while you're down.
Who? Give me names. I just want to check.
Bro, I ain't gonna snitch.
I ain't gonna snitch. Okay, well, I'll check the VOD later. And that's X-ray have driven up to the dome and now what the fuck? I swear there was some Green 4 at the dome. Oh no, it was Lolo.
Let's give them a little bit of mercy here, guys. All right, so we've got Green 4 in the back line. Starting to dismount troops. I think they're right under Blue 4's nose here. And the sun's starting to come out to make things a little bit brighter. Do you ever feel that, like, minor, like, it's not really a burning sensation, like, because there's no pain with it, but you feel your eyes kind of light up as things slowly get, like, brighter, especially in an Arma 3 scenario, but also in general when you, like, look outside and the sun's slowly coming out?
So
I wasn't trying to make a sex joke, you freaking weirdo. I was asking you something genuine because of what just happened as Blue 4 and Green 4 now fight.
I'm just asking if you're genuinely asking me why do my eyes hurt when things get brighter?
Yes.
Because your eyes aren't a big fan of bright light, and it will harm them if you stare into the... Have you ever stared into the sun and it hurts?
Alright, M2 Vic now firing at the BTR. AT went up to the Humvee, but unfortunately missed for Green 4. M2 still firing at the BTR. Now BTR is firing back, and the Humvee was not able to get any kills, and now that BTR has pretty much annihilated that Humvee because the Humvee wasn't able to get its gunnery up. So I think that was Johnny in there is dead. Chad is the unconscious gunner there. Booga Shuga has also died. More AT trying to go out on that BTR, but it is not enough. And now we're starting to see Green 4 shift into a two-pronged attack here on the northern and southern side. They're going to try to hit both caches at the same time. It's a good call. And Dream has gone AFK. I was going to make a dad leaving and never coming back joke, but again, I don't want to hit him while he's down. I'm not that mean. Anyway, you got Jake here trying to use the Humvee as cover. Maybe check to see if anyone in there is still alive. He does have a magnified optic there. He pulls Chad's body out. Now that KPTV is going to start tearing through that Humvee. As more fire comes up here, you see Jake taking some damage. But otherwise, Blue 4, we also have this flanking force on the rear. It's Dooley and Bayant with the other M2 Humvee. They could try to get on the rear of another Green 4 push and try to stop him. But I think at this rate, Blue 4 needs to consider pulling back. We already see the quad bike aggressively pulling back here as Irish is pretty much pinned by multiple different shooters, and a GL round goes right behind him and knocks him out. So this group is pretty much overrun at this point.
I had my headset on, by the way, and I heard that dad thing.
Ah, amazing. Anyway, Jake is trying his best to bandage Chad as he is now taking fire from another gunner, but can't seem to get his marksmanship upright. And you got Sharp over here with the marksman rifle. He might try to find an angle to pick people up, but he only has the Pitbull sight, which only gives him like a ×2 magnification, or it might be a ×4, but still not a lot compared to an ACOG sight. I mean, he's got some really great skyline targets here.
Why is it just a Blue 4 force?
Heard some Maz ammo come in. It's a little bit short. Don't know who was firing that. Probably Iander trying to get a really weird trick shot.
Have you seen Leia?
More AT firing. No. What happened to Leia? Leia's dead. Okay.
The sniper. And the quad bike is down, but its wheels are still rolling.
So Leia killed herself.
Well, I don't know. Yeah,
their quad bike. Yeah, because Green 4 hasn't been over here.
Unless
so
Lusod got like a really beautiful shot on the engine or something, but still, that wouldn't have killed both.
That wouldn't have killed the Vic. So I don't know what killed these two. I'm hoping Leia kind of comes into my chat to explain because I'd love to hear the reasoning, but amazing. Meanwhile, Green 4 have done a massive dismount. They're being flanked by 3 members of Scandi. They would know how to capitalize on the situation, but Finn immediately goes down because it's Papega.
PP.
Whiplash now trying to engage.
Flux is just...
Azariah knocking out Autovisky there. Green 4 trying to put some GLs. Great saturation there on the rock, but it didn't get any wounds. Finn wakes back up.
That's an interesting GL.
Now you got some more forces part of Delta here. They're going to start coming down the fence. Finn now trying to hold the flank security. Gets Coda. More grenades going out. It's a mix of smokes and frags.
But they've actually done really well to get these smokes out, but I just don't see them escaping because, I mean, this valley continues for a while.
They're going to be covered, though, by the other half of Blue 4. It's just, can they get that cover up in time? If Blue 4 stay in the low ground, they will be able to get away.
Yanni, Infidel, and Deander are about to sneak up. Shoots him Mikkel, doesn't kill him. pretty bad there. Ian should just fire an RPG straight into the middle of all of them.
Yep.
Nade goes out.
Real quick, I do want to check the mat settings here. There were HE Mazes on, HE Mazes. There were HE rounds on both sides. Blue 4 get one HE round, which means they get 2 per squad because they get an ammo assistant. And Green 4 get 2 per person, which means they get 4. So HE rounds are on the table here.
You've got Novix here, who's the farthest, I just said farthest, I'm not American, furthest up. Oh, Novix might have a really nice shot onto Az.
You got Dooley and Bay in the M2 Humvee all the way to the north, still being a little slow to push in, and Blue 4 seem to be now focusing their defenses on the northern one, and then still a bit of a skittish defense on the southern objective, but not a lot of manpower here. Because they pushed that other squad out and had a lot of casualties, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Green 4 Falcon is dead. He was one of the few taken out in that southern attack. I guess he was being too aggressive in the open and picked off. Jacob now quickly trying to bandage as he's pushed by multiple members of Green 4. So Jacob trying to find a flank, but he hears Jensen's shots, wins that firefight. Now he's going to have Wise come around on the rear, and he reloads and goes right into his shots, and he's taken out. So a good 1-to-1. Sharp as a marksman here, trying to take Banks out. Misses his shots. Wheaton's hugging a rock. Wheaton puts himself up. Sharp takes him out with a nice headshot. Grenade being thrown out there. Rolls right into Banks' face and blows him up. But then he is taken out by Naders or Little Bank down there. But a 2-for-1, not bad.
Yeah. This is a really good spot
What's the Falcon doing? The Falcon's dead.
Blue 4 sniper Pepper.
FNS smokes her ass.
Because you've got all those guys in the ATC tower, and you've got all the people defending on the ridge, and they've just taken these high points. So if Pepit takes these shots, well, he can take out Yanni, who's just kind of standing there, which is kind of a silly choice.
So now we have a bit of a weird formation here by Blue 4, but it is showing their thinness here compared to what Green 4 has, which is just a lot of forces everywhere. And I'd love to see now this M2 Humvee drive in and capitalize, but it is under risk of getting hit by AT. Novix disconnecting probably because he was killed off. We got Raven out here on his own, now folding in. Now he goes prone. What is the Humvee planning to do? It's Bay and Dooley, 2 of the best players in FNF. They have to have some sort of plan here. I think they're just looking for individual stragglers, but they're unable to find said individual stragglers. Pinga's taking some shots at him. It's a weird call, but now you're having Scandy doing some flanking attacks here. They also spot Flux, who tried to sneak up on him. So as Azariah getting some long-range shots, Finn is pulling the local security, possibly with Whiplash. No, Whiplash is going for the GLs. Finn now getting taken out by Flux there, and what looked to be some sort of flanking shots are also coming in from afar. That would be Pepit firing at him, possibly with a sniper rifle, because I remember Pepit took that role. So they got a few knockouts here. It's on K-Gear. But right now, both sides seem to be trading evenly, which is not what the defenders want to be doing right now. They want to be taking more than even because Green 4 have that number advantage. So we gotta rely on Dooley and Bay to find a decent position so they can start picking people off with that 50 cal. I think they're gonna try to start scoping in on Pepega to their south, but will it be enough? All right, now you're having Flux push up. Azariah caught in a little bit of a pickle here. He seems to be crippled. Whiplash staying prone. And Flux takes him out. Yeah, Az is just surrounded by so many different shooters here. Flux is going to run up. Blind fires there, and unfortunately, because Flux fired at a different angle, I guess distracted by the smoke, Azariah was then able to take him out. Now he's blind firing back as he is taking more and more hits, trying to wait for this smoke to billow out, and he gets knocked unconscious from Autovisky, and I can't tell if it was Vince or Legal. Actually, probably Vince since he has his gun pointed that way. But this M2 Humvee is being completely out of position here to do anything. And Green 4 is just going to continue their attack, but it looks like we're having a rush play here as, nope, okay, I thought there would be people mounted up in that BTR as they pushed in, but nope, the BTR is now going to hunker down and hold this open area. He spots Daldis there. Daldis immediately goes prone and gets headshotted by that 7.62 coax. And you got this fortified position right here. They have an M72 Law, but that is it in terms of AT. They're doing their best to hold this position. That 240 gunner doing work here on DJ, who is now quickly trying to run back. I love DJ. He always jumps into our channel with Emzikov's emotes. But now you're having that BTR. It's going to start flanking and firing up at this position. Daldis wakes back up, took a lot of damage there. He is the LR radio, though. He'll quickly try to radio that up. But that BTR flanking to the south is going to be a major pain in their butt. And I'd assume the M2 car is now going to try to circle south, maybe run into that BTR and take it out, but I guess Bay and Dooley just don't want to risk it, which I understand. You know, Green 4 having this massive loose formation, and they aren't able to tell where they're driving is going to be, you know, hostile or not. But at this point of the game, it's better to take that risk and potentially take a few people out and get taken out yourselves. Oh, but look at this. BTR now suppressing and hitting infantry as they're pulling away from their defensive position to try to fall back to the final defensive line at the cache itself.
Yeah,
a lot of smokes being popped, but it's still just only concealment. You can still get shot through it. So thankfully the BTR isn't doing any permanent damage here by killing anyone, but it is getting some knockouts and stopping this Blue 4 group from doing their pullout. And that BTR is going to continue to suppress. It has no reason not to. It's got a shit ton of ammo in those 250 round 7.62 coax boxes. We look under assets, I'll show you. BTR, 6 mags of 250 rounds for that PKD. So we're seeing some forces also getting in the quad bike and quickly driving off. It's turned into a bit of a free-for-all as some people are stuck bandaging and some people are still trying to pull back. But, yep, that M2 Humvee is now booking it. I think because they heard the call from their squad leader. It wasn't Despo, it was the other guy with a D in his name. Wink. I'd imagine he is driving that Vic now.
Bay and Julie.
Yep, I believe they're going to drive up and try to flank that BTR, and they would know where to hit that BTR where it hurts.
BTR's pushing back.
BTR is backing up a little bit, but over their engine, they're not going to hear that M2 Humvee.
Nope, he stops. But he's going to, Bay's going to come at a terrible point.
I don't think the, yeah, the gunner, he's too tunnel vision here. He's actually looking right now. That gun gives him a very narrow scope of focus. I just realized there's no one in the driver's seat either. They're in the command seat and the gunner seat. Oh, the gunner just spotted the Humvee push up, but it's not focusing on it. Oh, now he sees him. Wow.
And Bay's dead.
Driver now trying to get away. That would be Dooley. Saw more blood come out of it too. I think Blue 4 is in a massive pickle here. Dooley trying to drive off, but now Green... Shut up. We're at the halfway point, 25 minutes remaining on the round. Green 4 starting to get on top of this objective. We need to see Blue 4 pull some serious defense out of their ass if they have any chance to hold here.
Okay, so it is enhanced advanced optics. So I thought, I didn't understand why Jib was sitting so far away, but at this point, it doesn't matter if you've got advanced optics, you need to get back there to help with the defense.
Yeah, no, I am seeing magnified optics on everyone here, so that explains a lot because this is a pretty open and ranged map, but even then...
Norris staying low, Gazak might walk up to him or he might see Vagrant.
Blue 4 has no choice but to hold the actual objectives here, but looking at the numbers, I mean, Green 4 haven't taken a lot of casualties when you look at the whole scope of things, compared to Blue 4, who've lost an entire squad and are starting to have almost every element take a little bit of damage. And the asset game has been really favoring Green 4 here in terms of just the use overall. I would imagine the Humvee should be able to outperform the BTRs, but if better crews are crewing the BTRs instead of the Humvees, then...
Oh, Gazak didn't hear Norris firing, but Norris definitely hears Gazak firing. But no, he doesn't. What's going on here?
Got a dead Blue 4 guy in there too. Maybe the BTR got him. I don't know.
Oh, I think Mars has realized.
We're probably going to see another 8 minutes
Nate
of
goes
Green
over.
4 finishing their maneuvering,
okay.
and then the remaining 15 minutes are going to go down to just the direct
panics.
combat.
That was a bit of a weird nade by Norris. I think he will get Gazek here, but I don't know.
Gazek goes in the open.
Oh,
Norris runs out of ammo, has to switch to a secondary, but Gazag also... Nope. Gazag then runs out of ammo and knocks him out with the last shot. That was a little bit of a delay there. Puts another shot. Gazag could still wake back up. Vagrant throws a grenade, and that just did more damage to Gazag,
brilliant.
so now Gazag probably won't wake back up. Interesting.
And he shoots...
Now he's shooting at Carey.
Oh. Norris hears. Norris is reloading. Another nade goes over. It's not going to do much because he's throwing it onto a hill. Oh!
There's Norris getting that kill.
Vagrant.
Yes, Leia, I was hoping you dropped by. So you did kill yourselves because of Armud, you and Spiky.
Armored.
Yeah, that's what we figured because there's no hostile
women.
troops in the area, so we thought we just blew yourselves up on
Do you
that
know
quad
what I have
bike.
to say about that, Liru?
Did you just say woman?
No, I just say women drivers. I'm kidding. That was a joke.
Wow.
Please do not kill me.
Wow. You know, and because Leia's a mute, I would have made the joke too, but I wasn't, out of respect, and you just immediately make it anyway.
Out of respect, you asked her why she isn't using her radio last week.
Yeah.
You asked why Leia isn't using her radio.
Yes, and do you remember my answer?
No.
Anyway.
Oh, did you say the fucking Morse code?
What Morse code?
Don't
No,
worry.
you brought up the Morse
BTR's
code.
down.
Meanwhile, yeah, BTR
Shepard's
is
on
down
fire.
to the south. It got blown up. Norris is in the middle of a hostile formation here. Headshots one guy. Flex immediately firing north. Ultralord now firing south and gets headshotted. Ultralord, excuse me, headshotting Norris there. Unable to hit them once they started moving around. Great call by Norris there, but unfortunately he was fighting 2 machine gunners and it just
Leia,
blew
please
up
don't
in
kill
his
me. I
face.
love you. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me, Leia.
That's weird,
sorry.
Leia. I don't know.
Jib and the other X-ray guys have all been spotted now. So they've been held off, and it's just a matter of... I mean, Blue 4 have staged a really nice defense here.
Oh,
They've got nice defensive lines, and Green 4 do have to run out into some dangerous territory.
Yep.
But I do think this is still Green 4's to lose at the moment.
So both sides have magnified optics, which is going to negate the opening here of the runway. Green 4 can just get on the ridges, get on the rocks. They're already pushing Charlie around to the north to flank the northern objective with 20 minutes remaining. I don't see how Blue 4 in the long run can hold this. I mean, we got Scandi Recon on one side, we got Papega on the other. It's going to be a very messy fight either way. The southern fight, I think, is going to be a little closer in Blue 4's favor. Yes, they only have like 5 guys left, but they're only fighting about 10. Whereas on the north, we have the bigger numbers, but it's also the elite troops fighting the elite troops. Plus, it looks like Green 4 is actually going to go for a charge here. So if Blue 4 have a machine gunner, they could pretty much lock this zone down. They do. It's Vex with a 240 Bravo. That's the perfect weapon to have here. However, they do also have a BTR, and they will push it. I'm not sure if Blue 4 on the south have any AT left, but they do have the Humvee. Dooley could get up here, get on the gun, and help negate this push, but look at this charge here. Vex just needs to go prone and wait them out at this point. On this little kill zone. He could make a really nice kill zone, but I think he's getting tunnel vision by the threat. Does throw a really great grenade, throws under Pierce. Kills Pierce. Gets another kill on the charge. This is what I was talking about. Blue 4 has the better chance here, but it's all going to rely on Vexen locking down these open areas with that 240 Bravo.
He moves away because he thinks he's been spotted. But does it,
He's playing this incredibly cautiously, which I do respect, but we need to see Dooley get on that M2 Humvee and smoke that BTR.
Honestly, with these smoke cover, if I was Vexen, I'd hop. That BTR's down, by the way. It got blown up.
No. The other one. Right behind the Green 4 line.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, no. That one's still... He probably doesn't see it. Oh,
Newton getting taken out. Oh, it's Despo, Sushi, and Vex left. But if Vex just plays patient and trusts on Blue 4 to... What is Despo doing?
BTR. Depso's trying to go for a flank, but he's actually just moved straight out into the BTR's line of sight.
Yeah, Vex
And
is now
this
pushing out. They're fearful right now of the Green Force numbers.
The 50 cal, and he's
Come on.
Yeah, he sees it.
Come on, Dooley, you gotta save him. There it is.
He's firing a gun. Engine. Oh, this is not very good from Julie.
It's quite the range. Dooley now taking fire. He's gonna pull back.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that northern fight, you got Kane leading the charge. Oh, there's a lot of Blue 4 guys dead here. He quickly goes prone. He's fighting Naps, though.
Newton kills the guy under the truck. And
It's an explosive charge right on Keynes' feet. Keynes is dead.
No, he's not.
Wow.
He's the king.
The slight. There's. I hate Arma physics. This is why I never trust charges, because that should have killed Kane. I don't care if he was in a slight bit of cover. That should not have stopped that explosion. Ah,
That guy was saved.
lucky.
By
Yeah, someone was saved by a rock or a bush. No, it was a bush.
A bush.
And it
There was
tanked
literally
the
a bush that was right
explosive.
next to
It was
him.
so silly.
And then you have the ones where people are on the other side of buildings and still get killed
Yep.
by it. It's
Meanwhile,
perfect.
Green 4 have found the cache. I'm not sure if they have any explosives to deal with it. You got Despo who's still alive to the south for Blue 4. Vex also trying to find more angles to pick people off. Meanwhile, you have a transport truck driving right up to this Humvee. I think Dooley heard it. He's crippled, though. Uh-oh.
Why'd he jump out?
And his M2 is still operational, which is even more worrisome.
Do they know he's there? They are firing over.
Meanwhile, Naps looks like he was knocked out, yep, by Kane. Kane now trying to harass Arcor, but Arcor's putting some shots up to him.
Julie's
Kane
healing.
bandaging.
Ooh, natives might saw him move there, or DJ.
Frag going back behind Despo. It's a smoke grenade, though.
Oh, here he
Another
comes.
frag
Shoots
happening.
up, takes out DJ. Oh, that's so sad. DJ first taken out there.
Southern Cache is still live, too. They haven't ordered the BTR to go take it out.
I don't think it can be destroyed by BTR. Do you remember it said?
You're right.
Dushkin's BTR won't destroy the air assets.
Yeah, not the... Yeah, so the planes, but the caches are still up for grabs. Despo firing back at Newton to force him into cover. Now he is...
I think Newton thought Rufus might have shot him.
Yep. Vex with the 240 Bravo. Spots Rufus, takes him out. Goes for Newton. Double kill.
They've saved it, except for the BTR.
And
Has
Dooley
anyone
is dead
got-
to the south, but they've bought time. 16
anyone got
minutes worth?
AT?
I don't think so. Do any of the Green 4 guys have AT? I mean,
I'm
Despo
looking at-
has explosives. He could
Yeah,
throw
he
a
does,
satchel
he
on
does.
it.
Grab's looking back at the M2, and he's fixated on it at the moment, so this might be time for Depso to move in and try to take it out.
Purton is on the front line. He's picking up more Green 4. Look at where Green 4 is putting their forces, though. We still have the northern group coming, but the other group that seemed like it was going for the northern objective is now folding to the south, especially with Bravo HQ. Now they're thinning themselves out enough for the potential for Blue 4 to hold north.
As I said, this was Green Force to lose, and at the
And
moment
they're
it looks
starting
like
to
they're
lose
losing
it. King got taken out. We still have Papega on the northern
comes
side. These
Depso.
are some of the best players, but they're fighting Scandi, who are also like the two top communities.
Oh, Depso's here.
I think he's
looking
going to
around
slowly
for anyone.
breach this out before he focuses on the BTR, which is the smart thing to do. And then Vex, he's going to run around the other angle, covering it from up high. See some more Green 4 guys trying to hit Tackleberry from afar. Bert has stolen a Maz.
Oh, Sanchez is down, and Grav hasn't Grav's healing him.
Where?
So Sanchez was down in the BTR. That's why the BTR's just sitting there, because
Oh.
Sanchez down, Grav's in the back healing him.
That gives Despo time to throw a charge.
Yeah. Does Depso realize, though? Is a real question. He's really... He wants to be as careful as he can, which is
Oh,
understandable.
definitely. Yeah, considering the circumstances and the stakes.
I think he just, like, clocked BTR. But he obviously, we know a bit more than him, but he
Yeah.
has little time.
But Despo's going to get a little more comfortable. He might at least check it for a moment.
I think
But I
he's
told you,
checking-
Vex was the pinnacle of that fight for
Yeah.
Blue 4 to hold. He fucking held.
Both him and Depso held us down.
Bass, I just watched a grenade get thrown up to yeah, thankfully it was a smoke. This other one might be a frag though.
Depso checking the vehicle, realized it's not going to be. Birch firing at the
Slithers away. Yeah, I don't know what. That was, I think, Bert, yeah, with the stolen Maz.
Depso moves away because he obviously realized he couldn't get in it, but maybe he doesn't have any charges left. Oh, now they're firing.
Now the gunner's firing because they captured the M2 Humvee, and now they're green on greening. Come on, Despo, you have a charge. Use it. Oh.
Why are they firing into
Well, I don't know
truck?
why Bert's firing at the truck. I think he might be confused about the objective itself. That BTR is going to get stuck.
Oh, he kicked him out.
Despo got him.
Depso got him, but
the gunner's up now. Despo might be caught out in the open here. 240's now firing at the bottom left tire.
240's trying to distract him. Depso knows he's got AT. That's what
I think
Depso
he's trying to go
wants.
up to Bert to get that AT. He's not going to be able to. Despo's got to be careful. He's about to be flanked by Tackleberry, though. Tackle, take the shot. Oh, no, the BTR got him.
No way. The BTR didn't get him. It was Tackle.
I didn't see a shot go out from Tackle, though. Tackle, unless he's suppressed.
But look at the defilade between what was.
I guess we didn't see the bullet then.
No, it is. Yeah, it is Tackle.
Weird.
Tackle's just for some reason got no thingy.
Green 4 folding in. They still have that number advantage.
Banks has
Blue
got
4's
18.
best bet now is the North, but
Banks fired
Wow.
the AT. Wait, why is Banks firing AT at the truck now?
I think they're confused about the objectives, but
Which is not good because they're wasting all their AT.
yeah. The hell? What?
What?
I'm not gonna question that one. That was Banks. I guess he misranged his RPG.
Did he swap round and then he didn't really? Yeah, he swapped. He was on the HE originally. Now he's on the 80, so he probably didn't. And that's another miss.
What is he shooting at?
I don't know. I think is he trying to shoot the truck?
Ooh, we're seeing a nice long range shot. They put AT on the A10. That was Ultra Lord. He's looting RPGs. If he blows up the A10, he might get the cash. But again, I don't know. Maybe they were told if they blow up the planes, it'll also blow up the cache itself.
Oh, did he hit it or did he?
He hit it again. It twitched.
I don't know.
But, you know, there's another cache here that isn't the plane, so I guess they're confused about what that might have been said. Maybe they think the planes are the objectives.
Vexen fires at Tackle. Out of the mesh. Wow. Tackle. Hitting niggas. They're firing at the truck again.
I don't know. A10 goes down, but again, that's not the objective. 10 minutes.
No
Green 4
explosion
only has
either.
a handful of people left. It's just Maz and Michael pushing around. Seasmo might catch Michael. No, he goes left.
This is literally... Oh, he still might catch him.
Yeah, there's the catch.
Yep.
Michael needs to shut the door. No, Seasmo only had a few bullets left in his magazine, but Michael only had a few bullets left in his magazine.
Oh, they're both legged.
They're both
Seasmo-
crippled.
Sismo, don't reload your pistol, Sismo! Don't reload your
Switch back to your rifle and reload that. What? Michael immediately going for the bandage. I don't know.
Vex is holding this down right now. He's now finally moving
Visky's
out,
stuck
but-
in a crate? I don't think you can open that.
Based. Oh, I think you can. I think you open those ones.
Okay. Vexen now foregoing the southern objective, pulling away. Yeah, at this rate, with 10 minutes remaining, being the solo guy, they have a BTR in the area. They've been lobbing AT in here.
Especially since
There's
they
no
haven't
other
figured
angle
out.
for him to move since he's staying behind that Hesco. Yeah, I do agree with that. Tackle now taking fire from Sam. But I'm not sure if
Ooh.
Green Ford's actually figured out that they need to blow up that cache yet. So that at least stalled the southern force. Now the northern force just needs to hold.
Oh, Mikhail's down.
Yeah, great pick off by Andre there.
That's,
Andre also shooting at Yanni.
It's
240
just
Bravo,
Maz
baby.
left and Artovsky is still healing in the crate.
Yeah, so Green 4 just committed their reserves to the southern objective instead of reinforcing the north. That actually allowed for the defenders to hold. And it's just... They're still firing AT into the A10.
Green 4 made so many mistakes on the southern push.
They should have just waited it out and picked them off instead of doing an aggressive charge, because Vex was just able to eliminate so many people at that 240 Bravo. But also, Vex's maneuvering was completely on point there. So... So I might not be able to cover round 3 because it's about 5:40. I told Bloodwing dinner should be ready by 6. I think I meant to say 7. So that is on me, but I am not going to have dinner go cold. So I'll just cover round 3. We got Maz. Look at what he did. He climbed up to the Hainer. He opened the side door and he picked off someone in here. That was a great play. More AT going in. I really don't know what they're going for in here. Maybe they're trying to hit the cache from afar, but they're not.
Oh, he might be. He seems to be. Yeah, he is.
There, that's an HE round on the cache. It doesn't cook it off, though, because it's an HE round.
Now they're bringing the... Now the M2 Humvee will destroy.
There we go.
There it is.
What?
Wait, what?
M2 Humvee. Attack mode.
Now, the M2 Humvee will take out that crate. It was the vehicle they couldn't destroy.
Green 4 have the numbers to overpower Blue 4, but I think Blue 4 almost just blue on blue to guy, too, between Andre and Yanni. Andre keeps almost blue on blue and Yanni. I think Yanni's actually, like, coming up to yell at him now. Yanni might go for the tube. Nope, they're going to hold. 6 minutes.
Potowski's just sitting in there. So maybe he can't.
We need to see Sam and Vex go north to cover that.
Oh, he can't. No, you're right. Potowski's stuck.
There it is.
No, he's going to kill himself. I've done this before.
Cache on the south has been destroyed by the M2.
Everyone says you can get out of these. You can't.
Yeah, no, this texture, because it's the stack texture. He's stuck in there.
What?
Da 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 da.
Okay, I've been proven wrong. Potowski just got shot at, I think.
Oh, Maz is going to make the same exact play here, and he has an open window. He could snipe Yanni. This could be it, because he can snipe the cache from there, too. Yanni doesn't see his feet going through. Uh-oh.
He's going to take out Arcor first.
There's Arcor. There's Yanni taking multiple shots.
Yanni had the AT out. Yanni's panicking, doesn't realize where he's being shot from. And
it's taken out by Maz, and there's the ammo dump on the cache, and Green 4 clutch.
Down. Yep, there it is.
Green 4 clutch.
Green 4 deserved to lose that towards the end.
They still had the numbers. They had 5 minutes remaining. It could have gone either way, but Maz being innovative with this Hainer, getting multiple kills by climbing up it, I think changed it on the northern attack.
I think both teams got... I think Blue 4 towards the end got complacent.
All right. So I'm going to wrap it up here because dinner will be ready for me soon. I'm going to go ahead and raid Dream for round 3, so make sure you follow him. Otherwise, I will be back at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is in a little over 2 hours. So thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and hopefully I'll see you in a bit.